stake on some Call of Duty action. But before you go in staking blind, you might want to know a few things, like how do the leagues work, what's this draft thing I've seen, and how do playoffs happen. On the first day of each season, we have a draft day. Right here in the Call of Duty SND League, you're choosing your teammate for the season. The draft goes in reverse order, meaning that the best placing team from last season is going to start at the bottom, with the worst team getting the first pick in the draft. Here inside of the SND League, we have a set of 10 captains who will then draft their duo and who they will be playing with and trying to capture that crown. Once everyone has been drafted, then it's time for the preseason. This is a very short period where games that are played don't count towards team standings, but can be live streamed and even staked on. Essentially, just a period for teams to get adjusted to their new duos. Before you know it, we're on into the regular season, and with our tiebreakers only being decided by number of games played. As this is our point system, always be looking for teams that are going on streaks that could potentially get them back in the playoffs. Once our grueling regular season is done and the seedings have been finalized, we take our top 8 teams through into the postseason. Now, once in playoffs, teams will play in a single elimination bracket, which means every game counts that much more. And specifically here in our S&D League, there will be no best of 3s, as all of these teams will play a one and done style, making every map of S&D an elimination game. From there on, it's victors against victors in a gauntlet to crown a champion and for that prize. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the 1v1 the S&D League high stakes Call of Duty, coming at you for the next 2 hours. My name is the Madman, joined with Mr. Jake Maverick once again. We got the duo cast going, Jake, and we got another night. Call of Duty is back, man. You saw me on Twitter. I was hyped. We're back in it for a second straight night, and it just feels right, man. It just felt so wrong not getting to cast Call of Duty now.
I mean, what's your nights without a little bit of COD action, right? It's always fun, whether you catch one match or you watch all 4. And I always look forward to watching COD, though. I'm never going to complain about getting to watch COD.
Absolutely not, man. And I mean, look, we've got a lot of changes here tonight. I mean, you and me went through our power rankings earlier. Obviously, we're going to show the chat that. And we've also got 4 absolute banger matches tonight. We're going to be kicking it off with Flames taking on Major Maniac. And when we kind of look into our power rankings here, Jake, I mean, obviously, we're going to start, you know, let's kind of work backwards, actually. You know what? Let's start from the bottom.
Down.
Because we didn't have a lot of change towards the bottom last night, right? We did see Gusify and Pro to get big wins, but I think you and I both said, look, these teams haven't shown us a lot. This is the first wins for both squads in a very long time. Didn't think we really wanted to move them up too much just yet.
Yeah, exactly. And those wins last night were very typical. I mean, they took down good opponents too. Like, and when you're starting from the bottom, any win really does mean a lot. But you also got to look at the teams above them, who obviously we're going to talk about, like Flames, Major Maniac. They didn't even play last night, so it would feel kind of wrong to move them down. And then you got I Believe, who's been playing really well recently. Conwo's. These teams are just so much farther ahead right now in the standings that even after those wins for Gusify and Proto last night, it's definitely tough to move them up right away.
No, absolutely. And, you know, if we do see them continue to have success tonight, I mean, we got Gusify taking on Darkside. I mean, if they upset that number 3 squad, I mean, then we can start talking about potentially moving this team up. And now we kind of look at, you know, our matchup here that we're going to be looking at in just a second, Flames and Major Maniac. And you said it, we didn't really see them play yesterday, so we kind of wanted to wait and see, especially because they play each other, right? This is going to be kind of, you know, a big matchup to determine maybe who's starting to kind of get things back on the right path.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams you got 6 wins out of 16 for Major Maniac, 7 wins out of 15 for Flames. Both these teams, honestly, pretty similar. I mean, we're gonna talk a bit about their stats, I guess, when we talk about their match in a minute, but stats pretty similar. I mean, these teams definitely sitting towards the bottom, but we're back from the break. They haven't played yet. Maybe they come out with a little bit of fire and they move their way up the board.
No, absolutely. And then you mentioned I Believe in Combo, 2 teams again. We haven't really seen them in action as much. I Believe, though, in recent form has looked really, really good, but we're just looking for the consistency factor from them. But Jake, we get into our top 7. Now, this is where we had some crazy things happen, right? Yeah, you see it there. Equip and Phantoms, for you and I, we had to move them down. Now, Equip, it was a 6-0 loss yesterday to Paul X. I mean, Get Picked ran him down. He didn't die once. Paul X died one singular time. And I think for Equip, that's just a team that the consistency hasn't been there as of late. And after that just terrible loss yesterday, we had to move them down.
Yeah, I mean, I think we had Paul X right below Equip yesterday, and then you get 6-0'd by him. So it's like you're definitely going to see that movement in there. And then for Team Phantoms, I mean, might feel a little harsh because technically they're still tied for the most amount of wins in the league at 14 with Team Two Real, but 6 losses in a row. I mean, it's got to be the worst form right now. I think it's got to be the longest loss streak we have at this moment. So it makes sense to see him kind of start to drop here, but it's tough. I want to see him rise back up.
Yeah, you want to see him rise back up, and I know I see Bowl Cut Matt in the chat right now. He's probably going to have a few words for me after this stream. But look, Matt, we had to do it to you guys. I mean, obviously, look, this is a team that, I mean, Jake, they've shown us how dominant they can be. I mean, 14-1 at one point, but this loss streak and just the teams that they're losing to as well. I mean, you lose to Proto yesterday. You give them just their second win of the season. I mean, Proto essentially 1v2s through the first 7 rounds of that map. I mean, it's really
that was
difficult.
crazy.
You know what I mean? It's really difficult just to have them anywhere near, at least in the power rankings. Now, in overall rankings, it's like you said, they've done the hard work at the beginning of the season. They should be able to make playoffs regardless of how the rest of the few weeks shakes out. But still, for right now, we had to move them down. And then we talk about Manny, and you can see there, can Team Manny keep the momentum? They won 3 straight games in a row, Jake. They're going to play twice tonight. They're going to fill in because I believe couldn't make their match. Manny said, hey, short notice, we don't care. We'd like to play 2 matches. We'd like to try to continue this win streak, continue this momentum. We had to move up a spot mostly because of, the downfalls of Phantoms and Equip. But if they're able to put back-to-back wins here tonight, make it 5 straight total, we could see this Manny squad potentially moving up even further.
I mean, yeah, 2 wins tonight would put them at 11 wins, which, I mean, puts you in 4th place on the overall ranking, starts to separate you from that mid-pack, as we talked about last night, sitting in that 8 to 9 win range. And they definitely have had the form recently to do it, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm very interested. I think the first match tonight is going to be very telling. If they win, they might come out hot for the second one. If they lose, they might come out a little demoralized. But luckily, it's not back-to-back, so they'll have a little regain time if they need it.
No, absolutely. And then, look, Paul X, you 6-0, a former SND coach of the CDL, you're going to have to see some movement in this. And I think from Paul, we've seen it throughout the season, right? It's been these glimpses, right? And these little spurts of him just popping takeover. But last night, it was different, right? It was get picked. That was honestly our story. And he really showed up when this team needed him most. And I think if both of those players can play on that level, that is absolutely dangerous for anyone who's looking across from them on the sticks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, get picked. Flawless SND for one is just like, how often are you going to see that? Yeah. On top of that, he had a nice icy 1v2, which obviously just keeps the round count counting for them. And I mean, you got Paul X, who's always going to be that guy, right? He's going to do his thing. Like you said, if they're both firing, like, I think this team can compete with the best and even take this all the way. But we got to see if they have that consistency, right? Because they're sitting at 9-9. So they've been getting a little bit better. The form's been getting better for sure. And if they keep it up, I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and then no change there with really our top 2 as Two Real and Darkside going to continue to hold on to those spots. But here for us, Team Cimbels, we moved them up 1, but I think we're still a little wary on where this team really sits. Obviously, they have the talent to compete. They did lose yesterday, but coming back from the 2-week break, they've still won 4 out of the last 6 games. If they can get things back on track tonight, 5 out of 7, it really seems like this team's just in form. You just drop a couple here and there.
For sure, yeah. And I mean, when you look at Cimbels and Flanked, I mean, that's definitely one of the better duos on paper, I'd say, in this league. Yeah. And then on top of that, like you said, they did kind of fall last night, so it might be a little weird seeing them move up in the power rankings, but also, or at least for the side of Team Phantoms, I mean, with a pretty far drop there. So people do have to move up if teams are moving down, right? That's how that works. But I think that might have just been a little falter for Team Cimbels last night. I think they just, those 2 players have the talent to just push that one off their shoulders.
No, absolutely. And I mean, look, I know we're kind of cutting on time here. We should have some pregame interviews coming in shortly for you guys. But look, I mean, we look at the stats between both these squads that we're about to see. I mean, you're seeing it. It's not been the greatest records. We're going to talk to B-Mark and Major Maniac first here. And I mean, boys, we saw you guys in action last night. Obviously not the result you wanted. I mean, what's kind of the plan to try to correct things here tonight against Flames?
I think we just got to hit the lab, and we hit the lab earlier. So,
okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I feel like, we started off the season a little pretty strong, relatively. Couple losses, but I think a lot of our the matches that we have lost have been relatively close. Like a lot of 6-4s, couple 6-5s. We never really get blown out in these games. I think it just comes down to like some of these micro adjustments
No, absolutely. And I mean, look, coming in
and just
playing-
kind of like play around each other.
Oh, absolutely. I apologize there. I was going to say, you guys coming in playing grind. I mean, we've seen some other teams that they've, kind of said that concerns them a little bit. Not really a map that they love to have in the map set. I mean, how do you guys feel coming in playing grind?
I mean,
Oh,
Mike's played it twice, but like he said, we've been in the lab today, so we'll see. I think it'll be different today.
All right, man. I mean, Jake, anything to ask here? Major Maniac and B-Mark, I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, last time you guys played Team Flames, you lost 6-4. I know you were talking about you picking up a couple of those 6-4 losses. Anything different going into this one, or maybe just stick to the same game plan and hope it works out a bit better?
I think it's like I said, just playing off each other a little bit more. And then also just having like a game plan like every round, and just making sure like if we're trying to make a play, we just communicate.
No,
Sounds
absolutely.
good.
I mean, boys, what do we
Yes,
have?
sir.
What are we
Yes, sir.
feeling as a score prediction before we let you guys get on into the calls and get ready and set up for our first match of the night?
I'll go like a little 6-3.
A little 6-3. It just seems like a
A little
theme
6-3.
here.
I like that.
I love it. A little 6-3 humble victory. Look, boys, we're excited to see you guys back in action tonight. Hoping we can, turn things around here and get things back on track.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Appreciate it, boys.
I mean, look, Major Maniac and B-Mark, they seem confident despite, some of the struggles, but they say they've been in the lab, Jake.
Yeah,
They've been
I
in the
mean,
lab
that's
here.
big, bro. That's big.
Hey, look,
There's only one way to get better, and that's getting reps, right? So
I mean,
you got to think. I kind of like what I was hearing.
yeah, I mean, look, if they've been in the lab, a lot of teams saying that, we talked about it. They don't necessarily like grind, and you mentioned it. The best way to get better is something you don't like. You just got to do it more. You got to play it more. You got to open up the playbook. And I think Major Maniac, a big thing that he said there was having, a plan for every single round, right? Not just going into rounds, loosey-goosey, playing off what the other team does. They want to know, they want to have a goal, and they want to achieve that goal every single round. So I'm excited to kind of see, if the lab work did anything for them, what kind of strats that they're looking to implement here tonight. And an interesting thing you mentioned as well before the match, both of these teams, not necessarily high volume slayers, right? I mean, across the board, 4.3, 4.4, 5.4, 5.6, and 2, we don't necessarily see this all the time, but the captains actually being the ones that are kind of playing the under role right here.
I mean, yeah, I think when you look at where they're at in the leaderboard for the overall rankings and look at their kills, it kind of makes sense, right? It's like that probably just below average stats. It sort of tracks with the performances they've had this season. But also at the end of the day, the kills don't necessarily mean anything, right? It's just whoever shows up in the moment. If they've been practicing, they've been in the lab. I mean, who knows? Major Maniac might come out and drop 15. They might both drop 10 tonight, right? But definitely, I'm very excited for this one because it feels, at least statistically, a very fair matchup.
No, and it really does, and it seems like, we talked about it. Both of these teams just find themselves in a very similar spot, right? And for one of these teams, whoever gets this win tonight, really could be a win that maybe corrects the ship, right? Kind of gets things back on track, maybe starts a little spurt, you go on a couple win streak, and perhaps you move yourself up the rankings. And remember, if playoffs started today, neither one of these teams would make it, Jake. So interesting things to look at there as both of these teams feel like they really need this one. But I mean, who do you want to start out on for our POV here tonight?
Let's get a little major POV. I want to see what this lab work was looking like early here.
He was talking.
I'm hoping
about
to see something good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Look, he was talking about it. He said, look, we've been in the lab. Now, I don't know how much lab work is really going to help you with grind, especially, like they said, Major's only played it 2 times. So, hopefully, look, they had to do a lot of work, at least for me to be convinced here, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if they watched any VOD from last night, we kind of saw some good strats on grind. Some CSGO style fakes, throwing tax and trophies to one site, send the bomb the other way. We saw people mixing it up, being unpredictable. We saw Paul X and Get Picked just kind of slamming. We saw some different things on this map, but things that work. So maybe a little VOD review. You never know. VOD can come into what goes down in the lab.
Hey, well, we'll see. So far, it is going to be B-Mark with the bomb in hand, moving quickly towards the A site. Major Manny playing that Overwatch role here. Jake, stock standard so far, but I like the quick bomb plant here.
Could already be flanking, okay?
I do like it. You use their tax to kind of clear out that space, make sure they're not going to get chowed on bomb, and you get that bomb down, and B-Mark looks like he's going to try and maybe make a little pinch through mid. Flame's going to catch Major, though.
Major is going to get caught out, and I think Beam goes down as well. So,
bro, I knew
chat,
it.
we do
I knew
know
it based off
the
the
first
timing.
round is always going to be
fucked
a
up the
little
spectator,
bit
bro.
glitchy. We just got to make it through the first round.
Shut
No,
up.
never happens
Disarm,
first round.
and we move on.
Find another way.
Down 1-0.
I don't know.
Yep, Flames with both that round, I believe. So good start for him. I mean, even picking up the second when you know where he's at, I just use some cover to your advantage right there.
I mean, look, Flames with that AR in hand, and I feel like a lot of people think Grind is kind of like a fast map. It's a sub map, but it just feels like there are so many headies on this map. It's like an AR paradise, man. I mean, you can literally just flow from heady to heady to heady, and you're going to be completely safe. I mean, this could be a playground for a player like Flames.
For sure. And I mean, every area of the map has these lines of sight. Looking down mid right here where Major's at, the A-bomb site has long lines of sight, the B-bomb site has those long lines of sight. So it can kind of work for either playstyle, which I do think makes for a good map to have that variance. Good shot. Speaking of heady, he's been hitting shots. Holy.
Oh, hold on. He might go for two. He's trying to double up.
Yeah.
You know exactly where he is. You just have to work this player
We
out.
might rewrap mid.
I'm watching our side.
And this should
Going
be
back to
around,
round.
unless Scythe
He has bomb.
is
So
able to create a little bit of magic. B-Mark and Major Maniac a little bit split up
you have
here,
all my
Jake. I
back?
do like Major kind of rotating a little bit more towards his
You
teammate.
should.
Now I
You
do.
should from there.
Yeah, and I think Scythe picked up the bomb or had the bomb already.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's got that to work with. Doesn't have to worry about picking that up. And there's the bomb plan on A. But they're wrapping this together, which I do like.
Here.
Yeah, I definitely like this
Nice.
difficult position there for Scythe. And I mean, that's exactly what you need to do in those 2v1 up situations, Jake. Hold hands, run together, play the trades. I know you love talking about your trading out efficiently there. But I mean, that's the aim of the game, especially in 2v2s.
Oh yeah, I mean trades is just fundamental COD, right? It's what every best player, every best team does. You communicate well with each other, you make plays together, you get each other's trades, and I mean as long as you don't line up, you're usually putting yourself in at least a position that you can win those. So we got a 1-1 game though.
Yeah, I mean, look, back and forth we have gone, and so far, it's been the defenses coming up big here. See if Major Maniac maybe
Two
throw a
good
wrench in the
retakes.
plans.
Stunned A.
Nothing's here. They
We
could
got our
be-
ex-CDL players picking up both kills so far in
Check
both
it.
rounds.
Yep.
But it's still early. Plenty of time for the other two to make some plays and maybe take over.
And you know, Jake, I don't want to speak too early, but
show
I mean,
them
this
it.
just seems like one of those games, right? It's just back and forth so far. You're waiting for maybe one player to make that pop-off moment, or
You wanna-
perhaps
you
this
wanna-
is
you
one of
wanna
those
bring it A through
games.
the mid door?
We could be seeing like
Yeah,
a round
I
10,
will.
round
I'm gonna go
11.
through our side,
If
though.
we do get to go to the
Oh,
basics, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, these teams, like we talked about in the pre-show, matched up pretty evenly,
He's
similar
on the
spot
box.
on the rankings. Last time they played each other, 6-4, but that's a good first blood.
Push out their
Big
side.
first blood as well. It's gonna leave Scythe.
And he's
all
pushing
on
this.
lonesome. Oh, I mean, they are running him down.
Okay.
Big Mike,
Okay.
4-0.
Look at the way he sips that water, man. It's so tough.
I mean, look at this. The synchronized swimmer
Yeah.
chow.
Sit
I
on the
love
box, like,
this.
getting in.
Yeah.
There's no hope for Scythe there in that.
There's nothing you're doing there.
And look, I mean, maybe, you know, they talked about being in the lab as, you know, not just the map, but I mean, look, you build that chemistry up in the lab, you start working things out, building that confidence in your teammate.
Yeah.
And right now, especially over the past 2 rounds, Major and Beam just running
Is there
almost
really
arm in
gonna,
arm.
like Chow like with you mid?
I like it, man. I like the way they're playing it. I mean, the first round they lost, they were just a little bit split up, holding that post plant. They kind of get picked apart by Flames, who got behind them. But since then, they've been holding hands. But I say that, and now they're kind of split up again.
Did he push through or is he on it?
It does look like they have a play, right?
Last one's gonna
B-Mark's
be
gonna
tough.
pinch
Last
in
one's
through
gonna
mid.
be
It's
tough.
gonna be able to find the first.
I'm just
Major
playing it off
provides
mid.
the
I'm
site
playing it off
over
holding
from
on.
the
I'm playing that
bomb.
box he was on.
And now,
Back A.
1v2 situation
He's on
once
bomb.
again for Team Flames. And oh, I thought Major.
I thought he was
gonna
gonna
get a
do
little
it.
nasty.
I was gonna say,
I
man,
thought
bro,
Major was
bro.
gonna get a little nasty, but he'll take the free kill.
I think he
regardless.
thought about it for a
He has
sec.
it. He definitely has
It
it.
looked like he thought about
Look,
it.
look,
Yeah.
he goes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about it, bro.
I was
Yeah,
coming
he
from
said-
mid.
I don't
I thought
know.
about
Look, he's
it.
laughing. Yeah.
But I mean, look,
That
Major
would have been
Maniac.
hilarious.
Jake, 5-0 start. And I mean, look, you just kind of mentioned it as like a fun little thing, like Major may drop 10, Major may drop 15. Right now,
They might hit the rate.
on pace at least for maybe 10.
I might be cooking.
Chef Jake is in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
We saw a flawless last night too on this map. Maybe it's just a grind thing. Using this AR, picking up kills.
He's like close on me or something.
Same setup here though on the offense as last time for Major and oh, there's Chow mid.
I'm not chilling. I'm going A.
Oh my god, I thought he ripped him.
Well,
have a trophy.
but I
I can
love it
trophy
as
myself
well.
on
Major knows he's weak.
Don't worry
Beam's
about it,
a
I
little
got it.
weak. They just back right on out. They
Careful,
know that they
careful,
have the
careful.
advantage.
Watch him door.
Immediately
I'm
go
watching
for the
him.
plant over towards A. I mean, it's perfect right now for B-Mark
Could
and
be
Major.
working the pinch right now, okay?
It is.
Yeah.
And now again, you just hold hands. Don't line up and you almost can't get 1v2'd.
I have
But
everything now. He could be back there.
not the perfect hand holding right now. Could potentially get some 1v1s here, but
And-
time's gonna go fast,
I don't know
man.
if he's close on
And
you, I
it's
can hold
more
you
kind of
across.
just the side of the map that they're holding, right? I mean, you have Major
Mhm.
watching this spot.
He just
Beam
busted
has
the door.
his flank from B door. And I mean, on this heady, Major Maniac winning that gunfight 9 out of 10 times. 6-0. As it is 4 straight rounds for Major Maniac. And Chad, I think we'll just keep it right here. We'll keep right on this POV. Major is absolutely cooking one
Yeah,
tonight.
low-key, he probably didn't even see me.
Yeah, and I think, and
Think
don't
about
quote me, Flames might have been first blooded 4 rounds in a row at this point. Which is, I mean, I know there's only 2 people on each team, so like you kind of like a 50% chance of you being the one first blooded on your team, but
Okay.
Yeah, actually, play the off angle, play the off angle, play the off angle.
Okay.
And well, you know, you break it down like that as
playing
well,
up
though,
there, right?
Jake. I mean,
Yeah.
4 people on the map, you know, 25% chance.
They're
If you
beat, they're
split
beat.
it like that, I mean, this guy 4 times in a row right
Are you gonna
now.
pinch and I'll play your
yeah,
Oh,
it
wait,
definitely
just
defying the
Mid,
odds
mid,
a
mid,
little
it's
bit
like
in a
20.
bad way.
I'm picking up my pinch.
Maybe just slow
You have
down
it?
a little bit. I mean, you think for
Yeah, I
Scythe
have
and
it.
Flames here, you have to switch something up. You're down 4-1. You've lost 4 rounds in a row. Obviously, the way that you are playing is not working. But for Major and Beam, I mean, this lab work must have been some kind of cooking. That must have been some kind of lab sesh.
I'm playing
from
a
Major
soft
and
end
Beam
right
Art.
I'm knitting over B.
Yeah, and I think they're just, the teamwork is just there. Like, I feel like it's just simply, like, they're definitely winning their ones. We saw Beam get a couple kills mid-map in a couple of the other rounds, but they're just playing well together. But now they got to retake this in a 2v2 with 35 seconds.
It is naded our side. I'm challenging
I
him.
just
Utility
stunned it.
doesn't
I'm
find
challenging
any
our side.
information there for Team Flames, so it's
Fine.
gonna be Major Maniac
Outer,
trying to
outer,
move his
up.
way up, but he's gonna lose his teammate in the process. 1v2, and not a lot of time to work with.
No. He just peeked outer.
That is
lane.
unfortunate. He actually got shots and info on both of them there. I thought maybe if he could have caught that first guy
Yeah.
by the bomb, he
Told
would
you to
have
keep
had a
working the
chance,
room,
but
bro. They
just
both
gets
had
away,
ARs,
plays his
crazy.
life well. I mean,
had
you're
AR,
just
remember I was-
pumping
yeah,
a rock in a hard
yeah,
place
yeah,
there.
yeah,
There's no winning that.
Yeah, doubled up between 2 ARs, so 4-2.
Um,
I mean, right
No
now,
flawless for Major,
Okay.
unfortunately. We won't see it 2 nights in a row.
Yeah,
At least not yet. I mean, I guess we got to see the rest of the games.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see if it, you know, comes through later.
I have a trophy.
But I mean, this is still a big position right now for Major Maniac. Put match point up on the board,
both here.
really shut things down.
Push up in the corner. I stun them both.
Yup, he stuns them both. All the info in. Beam sliding a bomb.
Woo!
And that's just good work.
Oh, the teamwork, making the dream work. Nades, stuns, ARs, SMGs, everything being thrown at Team Flames. Oh, and I mean,
It was actually the nade that got the kill, too.
I mean,
That's
that's-
a peach.
I mean, that is just dropped it right in the old bread basket. I mean, that's
I could
Yep.
be like lay down spot.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna.
There's not much you can do about that. I mean, it was they both went to the same site, straight 2v2, but one team hit their shots and their util, and the other one didn't.
no. And I mean, that's just perfect right there from the side of Major Maniac. And now, 1 round away from getting a much needed victory. You get information at least onto 1. Scythe looks like he wants to get a little bit aggressive over towards this B Street side.
Pushed up like B side, just playing ratty. Okay, he's stunned over B.
Major kind of doing the same thing every round here on this defense, but I mean, it works, right? He kind of just like shimmies mid, gets info, comes over to A, just sort of rotates back and forth. He's gonna get info on 1 here.
I'm flanking to B right now.
And now the
Beam
chase
coming
is
through
on.
mid potentially.
I'm in the back heady. I'm in the deep spawn heady. Hit the B.
I got good timing. I got good
Major
timing.
playing his life really well, making time for his teammate to pinch.
I reset.
Oh, Beam maybe a
But he's
little
gonna go
bit
down
too
flame.
aggressive. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a little bit too aggressive on that. Major not able to find it. And chat, I mean, look, we'll hit a POV switch here. We'll see if you know
Yeah,
what.
we'll switch it up.
5-3. There could be potential.
Little 5-3
here.
curse potentially. I mean,
Could be
listen.
potential here. We've seen this movie before, Jake.
Mm-hmm. It starts to get scary, man. You're up 5-2. Next thing you know, it might be 5-4, and now you're like, wait a second.
Like, oh,
because no one wants to go around 11, bro. Everyone wants to close it out before then, but
we'll have to see. It's gonna be Flames that just runs right
Oh!
on in. Scythe is able to get the trade. And now, draft pick versus draft pick. As B-Mark versus Scythe. Both CDL captains eliminated right now. And Beam does get that plan over towards the A side, Jake.
Yep, Scythe's got both guns to work with, so he can kind of take any approach he wants here, which is good. But in a 1v1 with the time starting to tick down.
And eventually that's the problem, right? You're in a 1v1, but now you start working against the clock, and it's almost that extra additional player. And now, oh, he spotted him! He spotted him behind him! Oh.
I don't think that might have been one of those spectator things where, like, he didn't see him, but...
Oh, what is Beam doing?
Oh!
What is Beam doing?
Okay.
One of the weirdest 1v1s
I don't know what that was,
seen.
but
I was about to say a Flames.
Okay,
5-4.
I mean,
it was commented like crazy. Both players just, I guess, didn't want to shoot each other there for a minute.
Yeah, maybe Beam thought he could try to like escape, play the time.
Yeah, just weird timing.
I don't know, but
weird timing, I think.
Okay.
5-4. Hold on. Wait a minute, Jake.
I didn't even notice. I have a trophy, bro. I kind of want to.
Uh-oh.
We might be seeing something good here.
Uh-oh. Things start getting a little bit mixy now. Rain said, let's go. My stakes back alive.
Distance? Some nades coming out over top. Not going to hit anything, though, here for Flames. But they look like they know they want to go A here.
No, I mean, this... all the pressure working towards A. And Flames with this bomb in hand. Aggressive forward just for the information. I mean, you've had so much time to plant this bomb. I mean, Jake, that feels almost like a miss at this point.
Yeah, they're clearing out this space. And like we were just talking about, Major likes to play this back here. But he is nowhere to be found. He changed up his strat on us.
And Flames somehow has just walked through the back of his enemy spawn, now over towards the B site.
Flip the map on its head, I guess.
And now, I mean, you have to wonder, at least for Flames, where are Major and Beam?
Yeah, this is one of those rounds where, like, you still have no info, and as the clock starts to tick down, you're almost afraid to plant because you don't know where they're going to be, but you kind of have to at some point.
And I like this. I mean,
but
you know you have to get it down.
Going to get it down.
Ooh.
Yeah, in a safe spot where at least he's not going to die on bomb, and he's going to get out.
Scythe's able to play his back as well. This bomb is
still got a stun to work with.
And this bomb is perfectly planned for them as well. This is going to be a very difficult retake here for Major Maniac. And Beam Flames! Not able to get the kill. Finds almost every tag he needs.
Spawn him out. 2 split gunfights, but they take it together. That's good work.
That's going to be the problem for Major Maniac.
Yeah, they just got to play their lives here.
Yeah, there's no time. I mean, Flames just has to sit here. There's not going to be any time for Major to get back over towards the bomb, and Flames will take the kill anyway. 5-5, round 11, first one of the night. How about that?
Let's go.
Flames and Scythe digging themselves up from a deep hole there. 5-2 down. 3 straight rounds in a row, and they have climbed out. And now we are back at zeros. This is a best of 1 right now. Round 11.
We love that, man. This is what we want to see. It's a great way to start the night off.
Oh, just sets the tone.
A banger.
Right?
Everyone's pulling their weight, too. No one's, like, carrying right now.
This is exactly what we expected. And what did I say earlier? It felt like one of those games where both teams just evenly match. Both teams playing it the right way. But who can make the adjustments and have the ice here in this final round?
Yep. Same offense approach here from Flames and Scythe on this round. Although Scythe backing up a little bit. Stun info in for Flames.
And Flames is just going to work his way right up onto the bomb site. Oh, no! Scythe, for some reason, standing on top of the bomb. The Flames is able to make the first, but the trade comes through. And Major denies the comeback in the last round of the game.
You know that's heartbreaking for Flames and Scythe to bring that all the way back.
Oh.
And to just, unfortunate, they're not ready for the pinch. They think they're still sitting in the back. And I think that was 10 out of major for the dub.
Wow. I mean, you called it. You said it felt like one of those games. I mean, this was exactly what we wanted to see in our first matchup of the night. Back and forth we went. It felt like Major was going to run away with it at one point. Then it felt like Flames was maybe going to be able to make the comeback happen. And Major finds just enough ice towards the end to be able to lock that game in.
Yeah, maybe the lab work worked, man. Listen, we want to ask them exactly what we did. We don't want to give away their sauce, but lost to this team last time they played 6-4. You get a little ice here in around 11 to win this one 6-5, but these teams are a fun matchup, man. I hope we see it again.
I was about to say, I mean, these two teams just seem destined to battle it out to the round 10s, round 11s. And I'm going to drag the boys up into the call. I want to talk to these guys, see how they're feeling, because it feels like we talked about it, Jake. Feels like a much-needed dub.
Tomorrow, I think we play Saturday.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Yo.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? I mean, boys, look, I mean, you know, Jake had kind of touched on it a little bit. The last time that you played these guys, it goes 6-4. This time it goes 6-5. I mean, it seems like every time you play these guys, it's just one of those games that's always going to be a banger.
Yeah, it was actually super back and forth. I thought we were honestly just going to win that like 6-3 or 6-2.
6-2 even when we were up.
6-2 even. Yeah. We were playing those rounds really well, but then we just kind of were just throwing a couple situations. But yeah, super close both times we played them.
Absolutely. I mean, Jake, from you here, man.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I was going to ask about that 5-2 little comeback that they started to make on you guys, but you guys iced up, and I know, like you said, just a couple of mistakes, but in that round 11, what was the call there? Because it seemed like they didn't have any idea you guys were pinching through mid.
No, I mean, it wasn't.
You go for it. You answer it.
No, yeah. I just called like for Beam to just kind of like hold the cross to the site, and then I was just kind of played off him. Like he made a good play, like just getting the info and just making like a play off of it. So I just followed him up for the trade.
That's good work.
No, absolutely. I mean, look, for you guys, we talked about it. I mean, it had been a little bit of a struggle bus over the past couple of matches. You know, 3 losses in a row, but this really felt like a match that kind of pulled you guys back on track. And you talked to us about being in the lab, but something that we noticed, at least throughout the first, you know, early half of that match, it seemed like you guys just hand in hand playing the trades, playing fundamental Call of Duty, and it really seemed like the chemistry is starting to kind of rise a little bit. You guys feel the same there as well, or you just, you know, maybe this is only the tip of the iceberg here?
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about it before you dragged us in here, but for the rest of the season, we're going to get in the lab like an hour before our games, because, I mean, the first 16 games of the season, I'm not going to lie, we just hopped on and kind of just called strats, but it's crunch time now. We got to lock in, got to get in the playoffs, so, like, we're going to get in the lab before every game, and teams should watch out.
I love that, brother. I mean,
Love that.
Jake, any more questions for the guys before we let them go?
No, I like that. It's got to be pretty reassuring for any of the guys who like to stake on you, hearing you're going to get in the lab early, maybe feel a bit more confident.
Yeah, no, we're getting in the lab, bro.
Hey, look, if that's how you guys are going to play, I mean, coming on forward, we could be seeing this team get back to the way that you guys were playing. I mean, do you guys have any kind of, you know, touch on that at all about, I mean, obviously, Major, you talked about it a little bit, you know, in the pregame. You know, this was a team that, you know, at the start of the season, we were really high on you guys, right? I mean, it really seemed like you guys were turning things around. We've seen you guys have some really big wins on the season, but I mean, where do we really see this team start to lock it in? I mean, consistently day in, day out.
I think like Beam touched on, we gotta just make sure we're giving we're of course giving effort in the match itself, but doing the extra, like just kind of going over the small things and just making sure we're on the same page come when we play some of these teams, because every win matters from this point forward. And what really matters is just locking in playoffs. Doesn't matter what place we end up in the standings, just being in that bracket.
Absolutely, boys. Well, look, we appreciate y'all so much for coming in for the post-game interview. Congrats on a huge dub, and appreciate you guys kicking us off, giving us a little entertainment here in the first game of the night, getting out of the way to the round 11.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Absolutely, boys. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good night.
You as well.
Likewise, man.
I mean, look, V-Mark and Major Maniac, we talked about it, Jake. I mean, much needed dub, yes. I'm excited to see if this team can continue, right? Because it's been up and downs. We've seen the struggles. We've seen, you know, the highs and the lows. But if this team can consistently perform like that, especially with the teamwork, that's going to be a dangerous squad moving forward.
Yeah, and I like to hear how, like, serious they're taking it. Like, they're going to be in the lab an hour early. They're saying every win matters from here on out. Like, they sound like real dedicated to trying to get these wins. So I would feel pretty good about them. I feel like going forward, they might not have the best record, the best stats right now, but when you start trying harder and you lock in, maybe what happened in the past doesn't really matter as much.
No, absolutely. And I mean, look, we could talk about that game all night, Jake, but we got to roll on into our next matchup. The first of 2 times tonight that we will see Manny, as they will end off later on tonight. But tonight, Jake, as we bring it on into the phone cam, taking on Timmy Phantoms and Bold Cut Matt. Now, we look at the past here, and it's not been great for Team Manny, okay? It's 0-3, 6-3, 6-1, 6-1. Okay, you've gotten a total of 5 rounds over 3 matches when you have played these guys, but this is not the same Team Phantoms as it was during the start of the season, right? This is a Team Phantoms that we've seen start to struggle. This is a Team Phantoms that was once 14-1, that's now 14-7, and it's on a 6-game losing streak, while for Manny, it's the complete opposite, right? A team that was struggling has all of a sudden turned it around. It's 3 wins in a row, and we talked about it. If they can put multiple wins on the board here tonight, make it 5 straight wins, this team's going to be tied for 4th.
Yeah, and I mean, you see it for Team Manny's recent performances. I mean, 3 round 11s, 2 of which they lose. So you're like a 1-round little switch. Maybe you get a little lucky from that being a 5-win streak right there. And I know it's easy to say, like, oh, if you get a little lucky, maybe. But they've gone to 5 round 11s this season, right? So if they can start to iron out maybe a couple mistakes here and there and start to close these out early, I mean, it's definitely a dangerous team that's starting to prove just how dangerous they could be with those last 3 wins.
No, and I mean, I think we talked about it as well with I'm Not Effective, right? And I mean, that's kind of the biggest thing about this Team Manny squad. We know how good Manny is, right? CCL national champion, challengers guy. I mean, this guy's playing in tournaments just last night. I mean, this guy is never not grinding. For I'm Not Effective, we have seen the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, right, Jake? I know you're new here, but you will probably see it around in the chat at some point. You'll see the 0-17s, right? The season where I'm Not Effective didn't win a single map, okay? But then he comes in last season, teams up with Visma. They're all the way up to the 2nd best team in the league. And even here in this season, I'm Not Effective has shown us time and time again that when the going gets tough, that's when he gets going. Right now, 3 straight wins in a row. We talked about it. Can they keep the momentum? Can I'm Not Effective continue to have these performances that we've been seeing from him?
0-17 is crazy. I did not know that. That's wild. I'm sure he doesn't want to hear that one. But I mean, listen, every match is a chance for you to have that rebound, have that pop-off moment. And clearly anybody in this league is capable of doing that, right? So I would not be surprised if we saw a little I'm Not Effective masterclass tonight. I mean, they're going up against a team that's just been bad, for lack of better words, recently, right? I mean, 6 matches in a row they've lost. You lose to the worst team in the league last night. Like, this is the chance for them to get that first one on the board versus Team Phantoms and just continue their run, because they're moving power ranking ready.
No, absolutely. And I think the biggest thing for me is, and you kind of touched on it, I mean, this Phantoms and Bold Cut team has just not been good lately. I mean, even last night, you talked about, yes, you lose to the worst team, but it's not just losing to the worst team. It's almost, you know, how you lost. And the fact that, you know, Proda able to just kind of really do whatever he wanted on the map. Now, coming in, you're not going to have to play Fringe again. It's going to be a little bit different circumstances, and you're going up against a team that you're 3-0 against. So there's a lot better things coming into this matchup tonight as we do want to talk to Timmy Phantoms and Bold Cut Matt. Gentlemen, look, man, it's the talk of the town. You guys have told me you're getting things back on track. Matt, you said you're just giving the people hope right now. But, I mean, look, I'm starting to get a little bit worried over here, man.
Nothing to worry about, Matt. Nothing to worry about.
That was the first time playing Fringe, and I'm watching people sit and spawn. Like, how are you supposed to read that, Matt? Like, I wrap our spawn, and the guys are in my spawn. Like, I mean, I don't know. This 2v2, the way people have been playing 2v2s have me scratching my head, but I mean, it's working, I guess. I mean, I just gotta turn my brain off and start just running it down again, I guess.
I mean,
I'm not worried.
Is that what we go back to? I mean, are you guys throwing the fundies out of the window, and you're just saying, look, bro, we're just gonna use our gunny and just absolutely slam you guys?
You'll
I mean,
see.
yeah,
You'll
that's-
see in this match.
It sounds like it because like you try to play the correct way or play smart and just it bites you in the butt. So you know we're just gonna go back to Bama Blitz and just turn our brains off and just run at people and just gun them. Good old, you know, Call of Duty.
Good old Bama Blitz.
If it works, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake. For
Yeah,
you.
I think for me, you guys have played Team Manny 3 times this season. You've won all 3, and they've gotten a total of 5 rounds. I mean, that's not even enough to win 1 game, right? So how do you feel just coming into this one? Kind of, you know, you're on a 6-game loss streak, but you're going up against a team that you've pretty much dominated.
I mean, I
I'm
think we
feeling
beat
good.
them twice on firing range too.
Yeah,
so,
I was
mean,
gonna
that's
say
what
we play
we're
most of
playing
their
at.
matches on fire range too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every time we
Yeah.
play them, it's always on fire range every time. So I'm confident. Yeah, I mean, if we just want to do our thing and just like, I don't know, just
back
really
to
just
our
stick
ways.
to, yeah, just go back to the Bama Blitz and just stick to it, and we'll be fine.
No, absolutely.
We're giving too many people too much credit, and I'll say that.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we're excited to see it coming down here. I mean, what's our score prediction tonight? Are we going humble? Are we going 6-3s and 6-4s? Or I mean, is it Blitz, Bama Blitz? You guys are just gonna make a statement
no.
tonight.
Well, I'm gonna say 6-2. We're getting back to our old ways.
Yeah.
I like
I'll
that.
I'll
Blitz.
say 6-2.
I'm sick of trying to play smart and people just, you know, no, we're running it down for sure.
Hiding and fun.
I love it, boys.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, look, we're excited to see it. Hopefully, we get to talk to you boys after the match, and I'm looking to see you guys get things back on track here tonight.
I appreciate it.
They're
Absolutely, man.
Good luck.
I mean, look, you hear them. They're
Ooh.
saying we're done.
They
We're
sounded
tired.
angry, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
a little bit angry, right? I feel like these guys, they're talking about it. The Blitz, Bama Blitz mentality is back. They want to come out here and absolutely run at these guys. And I mean, history shows us that, I mean, they should be able to. You mentioned it, Jake. It's 3 wins over this team this season. Manny's had a combined 5 rounds throughout 3 games. If we don't see something different from Manny tonight, I mean, this could be one of those games that maybe Phantoms needs, that confidence booster to really lock them back in.
Yeah, no, I think for anyone that's watched big CDL fans around here like myself, in BO6, there's 2 ways really to play SND. You either run it down or you sit in your spawn and you wait for the other team to run it down.
Oh!
So it sounds like they know what they want to do.
Hello.
Manny, I'm not effective, gentlemen. Well, look, obviously it's been a minute, and you guys seem eager to get back into some 1v1 Call of Duty action. You guys got 2 matches on the night.
Yes, sir. Come on now.
I mean, look, are we ready? Like, what's the deal here? I mean, you guys late notice?
Oh, of course, baby.
Yeah?
I'm always ready. Late notice. Whoa,
Always
whoa,
ready.
whoa.
No, not like you. Somebody
What are
backed
you
out, so
speaking?
you guys.
What are we saying?
Somebody backed
I'm
out, so you
locked.
guys came on late notice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that. You almost
I'm hearing
too live.
you.
I was like, Manny, we gotta break
Oh,
it down.
yeah.
You're twisted tonight, huh?
I'm too locked, bro.
He's too live. Well, look. Speaking of locked in,
Yes, sir, bro.
you guys 3 straight wins in a row. Obviously, you're going up against a team that's had your number this season, man. I mean, Jake's been looking at the stats here. We've been looking at it together. You guys are 0-3 against this team, and you guys only have 5 total rounds across those 3 games. What do you guys got to change up tonight to be able to get y'all's first win over Timmy Phantoms?
Isn't every match on
Look,
fucking fire range?
we're in form.
Swear to
And we
God.
got range again, my buddy. All good. All right, look, we're in form. You see that past record? Look at that, Matt. Look at that record.
I'm looking at it.
Recent
I'm
wins.
looking. I'm looking at
We're
it.
back
3
in
a row.
flow.
I mean, look, you
Yes,
gotta
sir. We're back.
we kind of got chalked the past like 3-4 matches that we had, so hopefully
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
that would actually check out
see
well.
where we're going.
No, absolutely. I mean, Jake, anything to ask the boys before, we got to let them get out of here. We got about 30 seconds before this match is supposed to get underway.
I mean, we'll let them get going, but I mean, score prediction from you guys before you go.
I got a 6-4 in the cards. Feeling a 6-4.
I like a 6.
Okay, a little like a
Four.
little
I like
close
it.
matchup.
That's a little
here.
different.
I like that. Well, look, we're hoping to get to see a banger. We just got to see a round 11. I mean, look, we're hoping to see some fireworks between you guys and Timmy Phantoms. Hopefully, we get to talk to you boys after the match. Good luck and have fun, gentlemen.
Thank you, boys.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, look, I mean,
All right. That might be the first time a player said 6-4.
well, at least with you here, definitely. I mean, we've had, I think, almost everyone
Yeah,
6-3s.
For me.
But I kind of want to hop in here. Who you want to watch first? Because, I mean, look, we had Timmy Phantoms and Bolcut who seemed angry. And then we got Manny and I'm Not Effective who just seem, they're absolutely twisted right now. These guys are almost too locked in.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's start out with Manny. I want to see a little Manny POV.
Okay.
He was extra locked. You know, he sounded the most excited to play COD tonight.
Yeah,
I'd say.
That sounds like
so
an
I wanna see how they
understatement
start
there.
off.
I love it.
I'm definitely interested to see how they start off, and I have a feeling this one could be interesting, and we'll be getting a POV switch halfway through.
No, absolutely. And I mean, also here, I mean, Manny sounds like he's about all 3 energy drinks ready to absolutely, like, we might get a bang out here. Like, both teams' energy kind of coming into this match is kind of making me feel like we might see some SMGs, we might see some players trying to run at each other, put each other on a highlight tape.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I think Firing Range can be a fun map. I mean, it's one of my all-time favorites. Obviously, competitively is a little bit of a different story, but I mean, they've played this. I checked. They played this twice against each other. Obviously, Team Phantoms won those both. So, 3rd rep against each other on this map. Phantoms and Matt want to run it down. They're tired of giving respect to their opponents. Manny and I'm Not Effective sounded hyped. I mean, these teams, all 4 of these players sound energetic right now, which is lit.
I mean, they got me hyped up, Jake. I can tell it. Now they got us hyped in the booth. Everybody's getting hyped. Round number 1. Team Phantoms taking on Team Manny. And here we go. Immediately, you look at it. Manny's got his knife out, and he is sprinting towards the inside.
Yeah, he's sprinting.
Util usage coming over the top side.
All right, early info, early text.
Yeah. And an early reset here as well, Jake.
They're sticking together, though. That's the way to win games, man. Stick together, play your teamwork.
Well, and you see what they're doing here as well.
But I like that.
Yeah.
They're getting aggro.
Well, I was going to say, not only that, they pre-read
They're not
over
just sitting
towards
there
B.
waiting.
They pre-read over towards B in case the rotation's coming through, and since there's no rotation, they just send it right through, able to get 1. Can you get the second, though? Manny absolutely
Trade
can.
out, there you go.
And look, he said he sounded
exactly
twisted.
like you said. That's just that's just perfect info usage.
Oh,
you get the info, you rotate, you don't see anything, you figure they're clearly not here yet. Let's push through.
Well, and also,
I mean, that just gets the good timing on the first blood. Good work.
No, and also, you know, back to what you were saying, like right off the start of the round, util usage there from the side of Manny and I'm Not Effective, good enough to at least slow down the initial push, make Phantoms and Bullcut rethink their plan for a second, and it allows for that long rotation to come through. So Manny and I'm Not Effective, they talked about being in form, but they line up. Ooh, and Optic fans, close your eyes on that one. It's gonna be a little bit.
Oh, man.
That's gonna trigger some things for some Optic fans there, but Timmy Phantoms with the beamer, ripping them to shreds. And you blink, you miss it. 1-1.
That might be the fastest round we see tonight. I would be surprised if anything beats that, but that's what happens, man. He had a good little head glitch, right? You're looking down mid-map, a couple team shots come in. It's a little unfortunate, but lineups happen here and there.
No, absolutely, and I'm Not Effective.
And he gets the kill down mid this time.
Yeah. And then, look, we talked about it. It just seems like you ever played, you know, like Dust 2 on CS, right? We're just chowing mid. We're just chowing mid.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm loving it. Firing range. The ARs are getting active early. Manny is taking a nice little position here, though. You still have the man-up advantage. And now you know the bomb is down as well.
And but.
Well,
yep.
Right into his little, right into
That's good
right
work.
into his crosshair.
Good fucking blood. Bro, what I mean right there is I'm in a corner, like they're front.
That is good work. Great first blood. I'm Not Effective through mid to kind of open up that round. If people are going to chow, like you said, the Dust 2 CS style, people are going to chow mid, those first bloods are going to go a long way.
No, absolutely. And I mean, I think the biggest thing as well here is, you know, not only Manny's succeeding, but you mentioned it, I'm Not Effective showing up as well. When this team is playing its best, it's because both players doing their 50%, doing their job. And so far from Timmy Phantoms and Bullcut, we haven't seen a lot of her just running it down.
There's a wallbang first blood.
Wow. Immediately down to Timmy Phantoms. I mean, you have full credence here towards the B site to get this bomb planted, so why not just force some extra pressure on Phantom's shoulders? But he's able to find the first here, Jake.
Puts us in a little 1v1, 40 seconds left.
That's a lot of time.
Manny doesn't really know where Phantoms went. Phantoms doesn't know where Manny is. I mean, this is just a straight square up.
And who's going to get the better timing? Manny does get the information. He knows that he can play time. Shot saying Manny's able to find it, able to ice up. 3-1 up for Manny, and I'm not effective.
Playing Timmy in a 1v1? I mean, like you weren't right there, but if you
I
ever
mean, you were speaking of the energy drinks. I think he was sipping on one just there. He might have had 3 and sipping on the 4th already with the energy he's bringing.
Well, and look, you hear Manny there as well, Jake. He just said, look, I'm going to give you some advice. If you're ever playing Timmy in a 1v1, if he kills me off the bomb, he's going to re-wrap it mid every single time. He's going to re-wrap the map every single time. And now, those guys, you know, Timmy playing for Fisher Esports, Manny for OC, you know, those guys battled on a 7-map series in the National Championship. So you got to figure these two guys might know each other a little bit. No, might know each other's tendencies a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing against each other a lot, probably friends in the scene. It's cool to see the tendencies. It's cool to see who knows how each other play, but early bomb plant here on B.
And I kind of like it. Timmy and Matt just switch things up, immediately go to the other side, but you're not going to be able to stop the I'm Not Effective masterclass, as it's another first blood, tags him from Manny Arclane, and that's the kill to follow up. 4 rounds up now. 4-1 on the board. I mean, Jake, they'd said it. They are in form. And right now, they got that belt to ass.
Yeah, I mean, to Phantoms, to their credit, they did run it down that round. I mean, they went straight for the bomb plant B, no hesitation, but just instant retake. I mean, there wasn't even a second wasted.
No. And I mean, the teamwork as well. The confidence in your teammates to double chow out this back player here. I mean, it's just perfect. So far, the fundies, the gunny, everything clicking on every cylinder for the side of Manny and I'm Not Effective. And outside the round where you basically just lined up in mid for Phantoms, they should be up 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about in the past, like, limiting your mistakes can help you win. And I mean, they've pretty much limited it to just that one round, which is the only one they lost, like you just said. So
wow.
Sometimes it comes down to making less mistakes than it comes to making better plays.
They do get that. They tried to get some early
Little change of pace, though, here for Manny, bringing out an AR.
Well, because I was about to say, he tries to get that early information over towards A. They wrap back, recollect the bomb, and now just, like you said, completely flipping the pace, right?
It's the mind games. They don't know what to expect, right? You've been running it down. They think you're going to do the same thing. This round, you don't. But double AR setup. So, run right into Phantom's crosshair there.
Yeah, and that's a big opening kill. First man advantage it feels like Team Phantoms has had really all game long.
Not gonna lie, he either backed up.
Okay, now I'm Not Effective. Put match point on the board.
Mid corner.
Oh, if he gets that kill, things get a lot more interesting there, Jake. But now 20 seconds left to get the bomb plant. You're still in a 1v2. This is going to be difficult.
Yeah. He's getting the info, but it's tough to get this bomb down in a 1v2. They might give it to him, though. They very well might give him this plant, but he's not going to get away.
Yeah, I mean, you get the plant down, but you're not able to get out with your life. 4-2. So we'll go over to the Timmy Phantoms POV here. See if they can't maybe... Look, we saw a big comeback in the last match. Now, you know, that one a little bit different, a little bit more of a different feel to it. As Phantoms and Matt, I mean, they just seem a little bit, you know, a step behind here.
Yeah. Raining in chat said, I think we might see 2 6-5s tonight. So, I mean, I hope so.
Ooh.
I'll take 4 6-5s tonight. That would be, can you imagine? Best night of the season, probably.
Best night of COD all year. Sancheezy, if this is 6-2, I'm a tweet. Angelina, how we doing? Oh my goodness. I'm Not Effective.
A lot of tags for the wall, but Matt's going to get blooded.
And that's the thing I've noticed a lot as well. I mean, how many times have we seen Bowl Cut Matt getting first blooded?
Yeah, maybe a little disjointed. I mean, Timmy was getting a lot of damage through that wall, so maybe Matt thought he could send it and you know, pick up a little cleanup kill, but
they almost bait
you
him
get
right
caught
into it.
out. Maybe the teamwork wasn't exactly there.
That Bama Blitz ain't the same nowadays. Yeah, in real life and in COD, apparently. Hurts. It hurts. Wow. Timmy Phantoms, that's gotta hurt.
Oh.
Ripped off the
Good
heady.
shots.
And I'm Not Effective. I mean, this guy with the AR tonight. Oh my god. I mean, there's nothing you can do if you're Timmy
good
Phantoms.
shots.
There's nothing you can do. Match point.
And now they're
5-2
back
up.
against the wall, man.
Yeah. Back is against the wall. You got to give it your all. And
Back
your all is going to
against-
take 4 straight rounds in a row here, Jake.
It's going to be tough, but nothing is impossible, especially in 2v2 COD. And again, Matt just getting aggro through mid, getting in the corner. Phantom's looking over him. They need to get a first blood, though. I feel like they just have not been getting any of those this map.
No, it seems like they've been at a man disadvantage almost really the entire map. And now they're going to be at one again. Bullcut Matt's going to go for the quick chase, but he's just going to get pulled right into the gunfire. 6-2.
Bro, when you were in their wood, I thought you were like pushing up their side.
And look, you can see the struggles. You can hear, I mean, Timmy Phantoms and Bullcut Matt not happy about it. But I mean, you honestly just got outplayed and outgunned.
Yeah, I'm not effective, and Manny weren't missing. The centering was good. The shots were good. They're playing their lives well. That's just one of those games where your opponent was just, I mean, they were firing all cylinders.
I mean, it's just nothing that you could do if you were on the other side there. I mean, look, for Phantoms and Bullcut Matt, it's 7 straight losses now, Jake. And when do we start to wonder about this squad, right? I mean, obviously, they're towards the top of the league. They're feeling good, you know, about their playoff chances, about at least making it. But I mean, playoffs start today. I don't know if I'd had this team making it past the first round.
It's tough, right? I mean, you're in tough form. Maybe it's a case of like you were playing so well that team started to figure you out because you just kind of peaked early in the season. I mean, that's the thing, right? We've seen it in everything. Esports, sports, you don't want to peak too early, but it happens. It happens almost every year to somebody. So it could be one of those cases, but I don't know, man. They got to figure it out, though, whether it's getting in the lab or something. But it has not been good for the ex-1 seed just like a week and a half ago.
No, I mean, look, this was a team that we talked about it. It felt like, you know, they could possibly run the table right at the start of the season. Now it's 7 straight losses, but we talk about the winning squad here. We've got them in the call. Manny,
Hello.
not effective. 4
Yes, sir.
straight wins in a row, and you get the demon off your shoulder a little bit there with the first win over Phantoms.
Holy shit! Let me yo, 5 rounds in 3 maps might be a record. Holy.
Dude, we played him 3 times on 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Holy.
We were saying they had y'all's number for a majority of that. You know.
What was every map firing range, by the way? I'm pretty sure it
No,
was.
one
map was
dealership.
dealership.
Yeah, 2
One
firing
dealership,
range,
one dealership.
Yeah. I mean, look, for you guys, I mean,
I was about to say, dude.
does it feel good just getting that one off the shoulders a little bit?
Low key.
No, it just felt
Okay.
good to play the game again after a week and a half.
You know, I
It's
can,
awesome winning the
I
game.
can
Look at the
actually
whole shit.
agree.
I just haven't got to play with my teammate. I haven't got to play with my teammate in almost 2 weeks.
I can actually
Holy
agree
man.
with that. I can agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yo,
I mean,
Matt.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I was gonna say, if we lost that, you gotta go. You're the curse. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, dude.
But we
Yeah.
won. We
No,
won.
But
So
you won, so
we're
it's
good.
okay. The curse has been lifted. You know what I mean? We're back.
You won.
I mean, look, 4
The
straight.
curse has been lifted.
4
The
straight wins
dynasty
in a-
has been cemented.
Well, yeah, let's hold on that
Here
one,
we
boys.
go.
You know, the playoffs isn't for
Are you
another
chill?
couple
I was
weeks.
playing
Yeah.
playing on words,
Yeah,
playing words.
Playoffs is for another
Leave me
couple
alone.
weeks, boys. We gotta pump the brakes on that. And you guys still got another match to play tonight. I mean, look, you guys went to double
We
up.
do. I don't even know who we played.
You
Don't
guys-
even know who we played.
All right, well, we're
I don't know either.
Playing Cimbels.
I don't know either.
Cimbels.
I didn't know we had 2
Ooh,
matches today.
My buddy Cimbels.
We played.
Oh, I get to run him again?
Yeah, I mean,
He said
my
run him
God.
again. Oh, it's Hasi. It's Hacienda.
Oh my God.
Were you guys even prepared? I mean, you guys, look, we gotta relax on the energy drinks, fellas. Maybe
Hasi all year.
one last, you know, maybe
Oh,
one.
I
last
haven't
one.
taken none. I ate a great steak. That's all I'm jacked up on.
No, I may have some caffeine, but I'm locked. I'm locked,
I mean-
Matt.
Yeah, we saw you sipping
I'm
on the
just running
stream.
on pure. I'm on pure
locked.
testosterone.
Well, look, boys, talk to me a little bit about the switch up, because early, obviously, towards the start of the season, it wasn't the greatest start, right? You guys were kind of up and down. It was a lot of losses. It looked like you guys were kind of starting to fall behind a little bit, but now it's 4 straight wins in a row. You guys are creeping up on a top 4 spot if you're able to lock this game in tonight. I mean, what happened? Where was the turnaround for you guys?
All right. Look, Matt. Listen real quick. I deadass said this. We had that slump, and I was like, week 4, we're gonna be like getting it together. Week 5, we're gonna be back. Like we're gonna be cooking. And now look, we're week 6 on a 4-win streak. Like I already knew it. Like we just needed time to actually
But
figure out
theoretically, it
like
would be
how
week
we want to
5
play.
still.
Trust the
But I'm actually-
process.
All right, bro.
Trust the
All right, bro.
process.
You just gotta trust it, bro. We hit the lab. We're listening to each other. We're working together, and we're locked. I'm telling you,
I love it, man.
we're
I love
locked.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's we don't feel uncomfortable with like playing with each other on the map. It feels like we actually know what we're doing when we're actually running together and talking on the map. I think that's our best actual strong suit is our communication. To be honest with you, me and him are very clear on what we want to do, and everything in between of getting through the round and getting it done. So I think that's what we needed to work on the most, especially in the beginning. And once we got that, I think we're great.
I love it, man. I mean, Jake, any questions for the boys?
Honestly, you kind of touched on it. I think they got that chip off their shoulder, taking down a team that was 3-0 up in the series this season. I mean, it was good. It was just good teamwork. You guys were winning your ones. You were snapping. I'm not effective. You were ripping people off headies. So it was just good work.
He was actually ripping. I was mind blown. He was ripping.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say. I mean, Dallas talked to us.
I was telling Manny before, dude. I'm not letting him down, man.
You were a first blood machine there,
dude. Ever since that awful 1v2, remember that 1v2 on grind? I told him never again.
Hey,
I'll never let that shit happen again.
I love it, boys. Well, look.
I don't even remember what happened.
Well, I mean, that's probably a good thing.
It was bad. Manny made fun of me for it. Oh, not Manny. Matt made fun of me for it.
I did. I know exactly what he's talking about. But look, those days are long behind us now. Look, it's 4 straight wins. You got a chance to make it 5 in a row. And I mean, look, we don't want to talk to you guys too much because we're going to do another pregame interview with you guys later on tonight before that match. But I mean, what's kind of the run? I mean, you guys going to watch VOD after this? You guys hopping in for some 2v2 chows? How do you guys keep them warm over the next hour or so till the next match?
Well, I mean, we haven't played a Hossy, so I mean, we're probably
gonna be fun.
Probably shoot bots or jump in a ranked or do something different. So whether or not, I mean, whatever we do, we're probably just gonna stay in the call together and just probably talk about Hossy, what we want to do. If not that, wait till the match and then just shoot bots, play ranked, hang out together.
Absolutely, boys. Well, look. Love getting a little insight to how y'all's guys' process works. Congrats on a big dub. Now, obviously, job's not finished because we got one more time seeing you guys up
job is not finished
later on tonight against Cimbels. Well, boys, we appreciate y'all coming in for the post-game interview and congrats on the 4th straight win.
Thank you. Yo, Matt.
Thank you.
Got one thing to say, man.
5 coming up soon.
You got one thing to say? What's going on, man?
Got one thing to say, Matt. You know, Taylor did a great job filling in your shoes, man. But there's no one like you, Matt. There's no one like you. No one does it like you.
Yeah, we missed you, brother.
You're him.
We missed you.
You're him, man.
We appreciate it, bros. Well, look, keep that same energy you guys had coming into this match, and we're ready to see you guys pull it up later on tonight as well, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We'll definitely try. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, boys.
See you later.
I mean, look, that team, you talk about good vibes, Jake. You talk about the mental being locked in. Those guys seem like they're on cloud 9 right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 2 big things stuck out to me there. One, the vibes. They just sounded like they're just having fun playing the game together. They're happy to be playing. And I think those vibes go a long way. And 2, same thing we heard from the team that won the series before them with Major Maniac. They've been in the lab. They're actually like, you know what I mean? Like they're putting in a little extra effort, which I think goes a long way, especially down the stretch in the season like this when you're kind of getting closer and closer to playoffs. I mean, I think that's just the key right there. If we had to give one key to victory to every team in the league, it's get in the lab and have good vibes.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, they say the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little bit extra, man. And look, you're seeing it right now. You're seeing it right now from the side of both teams, right? Major Maniac and Manny. It's those teams, as you mentioned, that are doing, the dirty work. They're getting in the lab outside of the game. They're coming in with chemistry. They're coming in with the vibes. And I'm excited, man. This is going to be a good matchup that we're going to see later on tonight with Manny and Cimbels, right? Especially if Manny's playing this way. And we talked about it. Cimbels, they've lost 2 in a row. They lose to Manny tonight. I mean, our power rankings tomorrow, they could look a little bit different than they were looking at the start of tonight. So, look, we have to roll right on into the next matchup. And I know that you and I, this was a matchup that we were kind of looking at in the pregame and in the green room. And we were going, okay, this means a lot for both of these teams, okay? You got Darkside and you've got Gusify. Now, we saw the Gus bus last night. Lock it in. First win in quite some time. Handling business against Team Cimbels. but this is going to be a different task at hand here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they looked good last night, but I fear the stakers don't really seem to care because Darkside sold out. Everyone's rocking with Team Darkside on this one, it seems. And these guys have played each other, and it was a 6-1 victory for Team Darkside previously. So I definitely think, you know, the Gus bus, like you said, it's rolling. We might be able to see them continue to pick up that speed, but they're going up against a really informed team that's, you know, up there in the power rankings, up there in the actual rankings. But I'm interested to see what happens.
No, I mean, look, this game really excites me because for Gus, it's, you know, the potential to upset a top 3 team with how your season has been going as of late. That could be the game that turns things around. And Jake, I've talked to you about it. I mean, obviously, you know, you kind of being a newcomer here, some of the history that we have with these squads. I mean, Gus and Street, 4th straight season here in 1v1 running things back together. And I mean, look, that's incredible. For me, I think that's a chemistry that you don't just get the first time. You don't just get throughout one season. They have built up that chemistry. They know how to fix things when they're going wrong. And we seem to always see this team kind of struggle a little bit. And then right at the end of the season, the last 4 or 5 weeks, just hit an absolute 180 turnaround. Is this that point again? Or was last night just a one-off? I think is the question we're asking right now.
It could be. It could be that point. It could be that point again, right? I mean, obviously, it's tough to see. We're not oracles. We can't predict the future, but we know they have the chem. I mean, they're going up against a team in Darkside who's definitely in form, but I think a lot of it, when you look at the stats, is Darkside just absolutely taking over. So when you're playing a team that maybe you can shut down that one guy, maybe it gives you a chance. But speaking of Darkside and Glowscent, here they are.
Already locked in. I'm loving it. Little early interviews for us here. Boys, look, we were talking with you guys last night. I mean, 4 straight wins in a row. It's 5 out of your last 6. You're going up against a team tonight in Gussified that's been struggling. Do you guys feel like this is a game that you guys should probably come in and handle business, or you kind of look at every opponent, you know, respectfully?
Personally, I just look at everyone like respectfully and go in and just wanting to go just as hard every time.
Nah, absolutely. I mean, look.
I don't know what about you, Glow?
Yeah, same thing. And I'm pretty sure they have a couple reps on grind too. I don't think we have any.
I mean,
Yeah, I think we have. Oh yeah, we haven't played it once. Yeah.
grind definitely gonna be kind of a, you know, a new one for you guys tonight. But you played Gusify one time this season, 6-1 victory. You kind of ran at them. Is that kind of the same plan here tonight on grind, or is the map choice gonna make you guys switch things up on how y'all play?
Nah, we'll be running at them again. Probably just skateboarding on our ramp.
Oh, yeah, a little, you know, Tony
Set them and stuff.
You know, a little
They'll
Tony
have to stop us.
I love it. And Jake, for you, man.
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, looking at some of the stats here on the app, you guys might be the highest or one of the highest in terms of team wipe percentage at 86%. So when you're winning your rounds, it's because you're getting both those kills. So like, is that like a game plan for you guys? Just kind of run it down, get those kills, or is it just something that naturally happens?
We don't like plan to do that, but it mostly happens just because we like blitz people, and then they usually stay together, so we just like end up trading them out. But yeah, we usually like going to sites and then we'll lure them there. Sometimes we'll plan it, sometimes not, but like you said, majority of the time we'll end up killing them.
I mean, look, for you guys as well, I mean, it's been a dominant season, 12-5. You guys are looking to kind of break into that top 2. And now, obviously, playoffs is a good few weeks away, but is that something that kind of sticks in the back of your mind? Are you guys looking at the little number beside y'all's name, or is it just, you know, enjoying playing Call of Duty, and as you say, Darkside just running them down?
Yeah, mostly just running them down. I don't really focus on like our placing now, as long as we're in like the contention for playoffs, because obviously we want to make it in that bracket. So as long as, what is it, is it top 12 or 8? I think
8. Top 8.
8, right? Yeah, as long as we're top 8, then I'm perfectly fine with that.
I love it. Well, look, boys, what's that score prediction before we let you guys get out of here and we talk to Gus and Street?
Say 6-3 again, just because we have no reps, so we'll see how it goes.
The good old 6-3, the good old 6-3. I love it, boys. We appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate it, Matt. Have a good one.
Y'all
And you
too.
too, Jake. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, boys. I mean, look, Jake, this is a team that right now, they have no reason to not be feeling confident. 4 straight wins in a row. We talked about 5 out of the last 6. I mean, look, and the last time they played Gus, it was 6-1. Now, Gus and Streak. Now, last night, boys, it looked like you guys getting things back on track. Now, Gus, you said, I'm not going to say that we're back. You're going up against a very familiar opponent tonight here in Darkside. You're going on grind as well. Are there any concerns, you know, having lost the only match to Darkside or playing perhaps on a map that...
Snipers were allowed.
What?
We played them with snipers and smokes, Matt.
That is true. That is true. You did play him with snipers and smokes. Now, but 1 round, Gus?
Snipers and smokes, Matt. On firing range, Matt.
Well, look, well, I will guess we'll give it a little bit of a nod. But coming into tonight, boys, you guys have definitely looked like you've gotten things back on track. And I mean, Gus or Streak, you guys can answer this. This is something that we kind of see from you guys, season to season, right? Kind of the beginning, you know, taking things slow. You know, as you say, Gus, kind of looking at the landscape of the league, figuring out who's who. And then, you know, 4 or 5 weeks left to go. It seems like you guys just turn on the afterburners. Do you guys start to feel that right now, or you guys still feel like it's a little bit, you know, mixy for you guys?
Looking to play our game, do our thing, see what happens. Not gonna say anything too soon. We'll talk to you again later and have an update about that.
Okay, absolutely.
Yep. That is confidence.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, I think I'm over here looking at this first blood percentage. You guys on the app here, it's showing 41%, and if my memory serves, it's probably on the lower end. Whereas your opponents is sitting at 56. What is kind of the approach there to sort of maybe flip that on its head this match and sort of get those picks and set yourselves up for some 2v1s?
Check your corners. Try not to get sound horde. Brian can hear me off spawn, so we'll see how that goes. And just, you know, play our game, do our thing.
Absolutely. I mean, look, Gus, it seems like you guys are you're dialed tonight. Am I wrong to think you guys are just ready to get into this game?
Ready to play, man. Came to play.
Okay, to play. Absolutely. All right. Well, score prediction out of you guys. What are we going with here?
We'll have another 6-3.
Another 6-3, Gus. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys, and hopefully we get to talk to you this one after the match, man.
Absolutely. See you guys later.
See you guys, boys. I mean, look, those boys seem dialed. They seem like they are not going to beat around the bush. They're not wasting no time out here. They're ready to get in and play.
I know both of these teams seemed like real about business. I feel like the other teams we talked to for the first 2 matches were kind of like vibey, high energy. Both of these teams seemed like it was just pure, like, we are here to beat the other team, and that is our sole cause tonight. Which, I mean, hey, being about that business that's also how you win.
Dude, and I kind of love it as well, right? Because we talked about it where it was like the last 2 teams, right? It was just, we're hyped, we're ready to go, we're so excited, we're ready to get into this one. This one is like stone cold killers. Like, these guys are just ready to get in there and, as you say, handle business. Now, I do see a lot of our boys in the chat over from the 2K side of things. Blix, how we doing? Coming to see their boy Glowson. I'm excited to see that. Also, JSYTX, the 12:30 match, wrong logo. It is not the wrong logo, brother. The match got changed earlier. I believe, not playing. It's going to be Cimbels versus Manny later on tonight. So I don't know what you're looking at there, bro. But it's Manny versus Cimbels, not I believe tonight, boys. So, you know, we kind of had to switch up. I believe couldn't make their match. Manny said, hey, we're playing once tonight, why not play twice? So they're gonna go ahead and get locked in. But look, 11 seconds left here. Jake, I need a prediction out of you, man. This is kind of a toss-up. I mean, as far as in my mind, now in the stakers' minds, they are full set. They have got Darkside by a mile.
Yeah, I'm with the stakers on this one. I think I'm rocking with Darkside here. I think it'll be good, though. I think Gustify and Streak sounded pretty, especially Gustify sounded pretty, like, locked in about the business like we talked about. So I'm rocking with a little 6-4 Darkside.
Absolutely, 6-4 Darkside. Well, look, I did it last night. I'm going to do it again. Give me the Gus Bus to upset everything. They're getting it back on track. The Gus Bus is taken out of the station. And I think they're going to get another big dub here tonight.
I would love to see it. I mean, they sounded confident they were going to be back talking to us in, 10, 15 minutes, so.
Oh,
That's not a good start, though.
that's not a great start. Close it. Slides on out. Absolutely sets a man down. And now it's going to be all on to Streak. Is going to be able to recollect the bomb at least. But other than that, you do not have a lot going your way.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to try and get the bomb plant in. We'll see if he can get it down and get away with his life, but anything's possible in a 1v2 post plant.
And he has been allowed the space to work with here. The problem is just so many angles he's going to have to check here, Jake. He's going to be able to at least spot a player on towards the bomb. Tags do come through, but no more than that. And now you got to expect the pressure might be coming your way.
And there it is. Right on cue, right as you finish saying it.
And look at that, already on the bomb as well. I mean, look, that's Glowsent and Darkside. That's exactly the way they play, right? They get that first blood. They work their retakes so clean. And that team wipe percentage that you talked about, both players still standing at the end of that, Jake. I mean, look, your first blood percentage, your team wipe percentage, the stats, at least showing their head early on here through the first round.
Yeah, I think that team wipe percentage is a big stat, right? Like, if you're up there as one of the best at getting both those kills, I mean, if you get both kills, you're going to win the round, right? Unless, I guess, you get the last kill with, like, 5 seconds left and you can't defuse. But it's tough to counter that. It's tough to counter that aggression, the teamwork. I mean, you heard it from them. Sometimes they'll even try to bait their opponents to a site. And I mean, wow.
I mean, look, man, I know I picked the Gus Bus for the upset. So far, we're not looking hot. We're not looking hot, gentlemen.
Not looking hot. And Sicario, this is indeed their first match on Grind. I believe that was what they said.
Yes, that is what they said. No one else phone gets 1,000 degrees last couple minutes of stakes. Brother, I think you may need a new phone. I think you might need a new phone, Saint Cheesy.
Hey, they just announced a new iPhone, so if you got like $10,000 to buy that when it drops, how much it's going to cost?
Now my phone does it also? What kind of phones do we got out here? This is $1,000 phone, I'd hope not. Oof. Brethren. Phantoms, or right, sorry, Gusify. Seeing too many grinds tonight, Jake. Oh my god.
I know, we saw a couple last night, too.
I mean, you're just getting glimpses of these play. Oh my god! Streak did turn things into a 1v1 though.
You saw bathroom too.
And is going to be able to at least find the early tags on. Can you back out with your life? You do have the bomb in hand as well here if you want to try to go for the plan. And that does look like he wants to do that.
I'm starting to tick. He has both guns to work with. Kind of want to see. He's playing aggressive off the post plant. But you do got to remember, the bomb is... And he's dead. Never mind. I was going to say the bomb's not planted for him back here, but it's not going to matter.
And I don't know if I fully agree with the play. I mean, you plant the bomb for that back, kind of half-pipe side there, that back heady, and then he just kind of aggresses back to where he knows the last known position is for the player. I mean, I kind of like to see Streak maybe in that position slow it down a little bit. You just planted the bomb. You flip the map a little bit. Now he has to come to you. And it just seems like Streak a little bit over-aggressive to get around there. And I mean, look, if we don't see any success here from Gusify, it's going to have to be a POV switch because this is getting sad to watch, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, looking at some of the kill cams, I mean, they're just firing on the other side.
And Gus is already going to be backed off of this position. The A site completely given up. Bomb plant comes through. And it just seems like there's nothing.
He's getting tagged up before I feel like he even see. Hey, guess what?
Gusify. Huge. He's going to just go straight for the hop. Streak finds Glowsent towards the back. And okay. Gusify and Streak are here. Just a little bit late to the series, it seems, but have now arrived and found their first map on the board.
There we go. It starts with one, man. It always starts with one, and they cut the bleeding early enough, right? It wasn't like they're down 5-0 here, and they're really in the hole. So, see if they can make this comeback. I mean, we did just see on this map earlier today 3 rounds in a row from 5-2 to 5-5 out of Team Flames, even though they end up losing around 11. But This could get tied up. We know it's possible.
No, absolutely. I mean, we saw the comeback earlier as well, you mentioned, and now only 3-1. But the next round for either team, very, very important. You talk about those swing rounds, Jake. Difference between 4-1 and 3-2 could be the difference in the game. And Glowcent with a huge first blood again on to Gus.
I mean, who's hosted this match? Is it Glowcent? Because holy, I feel like he's beaming. Maybe he's just tapped in right now, but he's ripping.
I mean, we talked about it. Darkside and Glow just seemed like they were very dialed in before this match. Like, it was just another day in the office. They were ready to come out and handle their business. And so far, that is exactly what they have done. Up 3-1.
1v2, bomb in hand.
Wow.
And he's just going to go down. Maybe we get a little POV switch in
Yeah,
here.
we got to now. We got to. Or else we might not see Darkside's POV. This is getting ugly very fast.
I could hear you the whole time. I thought you were lagging out of Discord. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, they're just... It just feels like they're just kind of like... They're either running at him or Gustify is running into him. Like, it just feels like they always have the blind counter. They're just always ready for what's about to happen.
You throw the sun over.
We gotta see something now.
4-1, back on the offense.
Wow.
I mean, it's split pressure. They're not right next to each other, so it is two separate 1v1s if they can find them. I think they're feeling confident. They're like, we don't have to hold hands.
I mean, they're running it down. They are running it down right now. Darkside just absolutely...
I mean, yeah, this is...
chasing streak across the country there. And it's going to be close in. I mean, this is just...
Oh, man.
This is just belt to ass. There's nothing else to say. This is an absolute dismantling of the Gus Bus.
I mean, they said, you know, they respect every opponent, but the way they're playing is just like pure we're better than you mentality.
And look, I asked Gus. I said, look, man, you lost 6-1 to this team last time. You said smokes and snipers, Matt. Smokes and snipers. No smokes. No snipers. 5-1. Looking for a 6-1 to close it out here for the second time against Gusify this season.
It looks like the stakers were on the money so far with Darkside being sold out right before this one kicked off. But, hey, maybe we see a legacy legendary comeback. I don't know. You can't count it out.
Hey, look, you can't make a 5-1 comeback without it going down 5-1. But it just seems a little different when you are gunning like that. Streak.
Oh, my
sent
God.
to the nether realm.
We'll go out like
GG's go next. GG's go next.
And I mean, they're just reading everything.
Oh my God.
I mean, they just both waited in a 2v1 retake for him to run into them.
Flawless. Absolutely flawless. 6-1. Belt to ass. The second time in a row this season that we've seen it. And that was... Oh, that was hard to watch.
I haven't played in a minute.
That was... I mean, it didn't look... There wasn't any hope, I feel like, for a while there for the Gus Bus, unfortunately.
Oh, the Gus Bus crashing, burning, going off the side into a river. I mean, good Lord. The Gus Bus is going to need a tune-up after that. I mean... Darkside and Glowcent. I mean, those boys. I mean, they're look, man. There might be. I don't even know what to say. That was hard to watch, man. I like Gus and Streak. I was tough, man. I mean, nothing that they could do. And I mean, Jake, if Darkside and Glow are playing like that, I mean, the matchup I want to see now is 2Real versus Darkside. That's the matchup that I want to see.
Without a doubt. I mean, dude, Darkside was just running at him with the SMG, popping kills. Glow was ripping Gus off headies to get those opening first bloods. A couple of those rounds there we saw. I mean, they didn't miss a step. They didn't miss a bullet.
No.
They felt like they knew every timing. It was one of those matches. But they're also one of those teams that like are really good, so they kind of make that luck for themselves.
I mean, it's 5 straight wins in a row. It's 6 out of the last 7. And not only that, I mean, the last time you played Gus, 6-1. This time you played Gus, 6-1. I mean, it's the consistency. This team just keeps doing it day in, day out, clock in, clock out. They're handling business. And I do believe I think Glow, yeah, Glow's gonna pop on up, and we do got Dark Side and Glow for a little post-game interview. Boys, I know y'all seemed a little bit worried about grind, but it seems like you guys may have to add that one to the map pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went pretty well with us. We went over it a little bit yesterday, I think, or like 2 days ago, so we only knew like a couple things, but it was all going our way, especially in the clutches.
I mean, and Golson, talk to me a little bit about it, man, because, you know, over the past couple of seasons, you know, we've seen you make flashy plays here and there, but last night, this night, I mean, it just seems like you kind of changed how you're playing with this AR. I mean, talk to us a little bit about it, because it seems like you're running at people as much as Dark is.
I mean, at least this match, I feel like he was just challenging top a lot, and I was just getting the blood. But yeah, I feel like I've been playing more confident for sure.
I mean, Jake, anything from you here, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were talking about right before you guys joined. Was like, I felt you were ripping him off that heady to open up rounds so many times, and all the timings felt like it was going your way. You guys were just handling that map. I mean, in a game like that, when you're kind of just slamming, is there like ever like really much conversation about the game plan, or is it sort of just let's just run at them because they can't kill us?
No, there's still like we're still doing like calling our game plan like before every single round. Not really worrying about like the lead or nothing. Just sticking to the same like strats every single time and just making sure we're winning the rounds.
I mean, boys, I mean, what's next for this squad? I mean, me and Jake talked about it. We feel like this kind of now sets up what would, I mean, be probably the biggest match of the season so far with you guys versus 2 Real. I mean, is that a matchup that excites you guys, seeing them at that #1 spot?
Yeah, we definitely want to play them again because the last time we played them, we lost I think 6-4 or 4-6, and we trolled like 3 rounds to ourselves. So, like we could have easily won that. So yeah, we for sure want a rematch versus those guys.
Anybody else? Anybody else besides 2 Real that you might want to get another shot at, or that you're just, you know, I mean, look, the way that you guys seem like it's stone cold killer. I mean, you guys don't even see that happy. You just won 6-1.
Yeah, no, we're not going for that #1 spot, but we expect to beat everyone. The way with our talent on the team and the way we're flowing, so we kind of expect to win most of our matches, if not every match.
I like that confidence, Jake. I like that confidence out of these guys.
Good. That's good work right there.
You got any more questions here for him, Jake?
No, I mean, I'm just excited to see him play again. I'm hoping it's soon.
Absolutely, boys. Well, look, we appreciate y'all coming in for the post-game interview here, man. I mean, Dark and Glow, anything that you guys want to say to the stakers or to anybody else here in the league? You guys right now setting things on fire.
If Grant's watching, get us a Hossie. I want a Hossie.
You want a Hossie, and for the stakers, just keep staking on us. We're trying to be here for the people.
The people's champs. I like that out of Dark Side and Glow. Well, look, boys, we appreciate y'all coming in. Congrats on another big victory. I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record at this point saying that, but hopefully we'll see you again in y'all's next matchup and keep seeing you guys find the success.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, Matt.
Absolutely, man.
Good night.
See ya, Jake. See ya.
And I mean, look, Jake, dude, it seems that you heard him. He said, look, we don't care about the #1 spot, but we expect to beat every single team we play just the way that we did. And I mean, look, that is a scary level of confidence, right? When it's not hype, it's not excitement. These guys are fully dialed in, locked in, and they're absolutely slamming their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they have like that perfect blend of like that confidence, like we know we can beat anyone, we expect to beat everyone, but also they're not going to overlook their opponents. I mean, in the pregame, like we said, they said that they kind of like respect every team. I mean, I asked them, right, when you're up that big, are you just running them down? They're like, nah, we're still talking about game plan. We're still like trying to stick to what we got to do. So I think that they got the perfect blend. They got the confidence, but they're also not going to be too confident, it seems, where they're going to overlook an opponent and maybe get caught off guard.
No, absolutely. And I think Another big thing for me as well, and I love that we kind of see this differentiation, because we'll also see Manny come in later, where it's Manny and I'm Not Effective, where it's that hype, it's that excitement, it's the vibes, it's just running with your teammate and having a good time, versus Dark and Glowsent, who it seems like at some point it's just the autopilot's on, right? They're in flow state. I mean, they're fully locked in, the communication is almost perfect, and they are just absolutely ripping heads and putting you to bed. And I mean, I just got to tip the cap to Glowsent a little bit there, because I mean, you were going up against one of the best ARs in the game in Gustify, and I mean, you are ripping him round after round after round.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, I think the biggest thing I noticed when we were watching that was it just felt like that first half of the game when we were spectating Gustify, he was getting evaporated by Glow like almost every round, or like every other round when they were on the offense. So what can you do? Like, it's like, what can you do when you're getting blooded like that, man? When you're in a constant man down situation, it just makes it so difficult. It takes like miracle plays, just legendary plays, and to do that every round, especially against a good team like Darkside, that's just too tough, man. You're just not going to do that much.
No, and you know, you said that as well. And I mean, when we come into this next matchup here against Manny and Cimbels, it was something that Manny did against against Phantoms and Bolka Matt, right? Was constantly made them play in a man down situation. I mean, how many times we see Timmy left alone in a 1v2? Even in that last round, Bolka Matt being left alone in a 1v2. So, I mean, that's kind of the biggest things for me, where I think the best teams are controlling the First Bloods and they're locking those things down.
Yeah, it's team wipe percentage, first blood percentage. The teams that are the best, it's always the highest stats for them, right? So you definitely see it there. And also, shout out to Darkside. He hit us with the little Twitch raid over there.
Okay.
So big shout out to him. He got the dub and he rated us on Twitch. Let's go.
What a dub. What a dub. What a good guy out of Darkside. And I mean, look, speaking in, we got to get out of the Darkside and Glowsent. We appreciate the boys for the rant. The big W's there. We got to get on into this next matchup, man, because we've got an absolute banger on our hands. We saw Manny play earlier on tonight. We'll get to see him one more time as we bring it on into the phone cam. Number 4 Manny with that new pristine top 4 ranking that they've got beside their name after the big win last 20-30 minutes ago, going up against number 7 Cimbels. Now, we look at the recency performance. It's a lot of green in here. 4 wins in a row for Manny, 2 losses in a row for Cimbels, but it's 3 out of their last 5. Can this team get things back on track here tonight against, well, look, the last time we saw him play, round 11, towards the way of Manny, but it was a pretty damn good matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting this one, I think, to be pretty good. Both of these teams match up pretty well. On the side of Cimbels, you know, that last match last night, dropping a team Gustify, starting to give us some hope about them. We thought the Gus bus was going to be going,
man, I thought they were
I mean,
bad.
that shut down a little bit tonight.
I thought they were
But it's one of those things where it's like, is Team Cimbels kind of sliding down a little bit, or are they just going to rebound? It was just maybe an off night for them. But it's going to be tough because not only is Team Manny good, but they're also already warmed up. They already got a dub. They were super energetic, good vibes. You're kind of coming into this one, I feel like, slightly down already. So we're gonna need to. I'm interested to hear what they sound like in the pregame.
No, absolutely. And I mean, look, we know the Cimbels and Flank Squad for being very laxed. We know them for being always calm, cool, and collected. But I'd kind of like to see them come into this matchup with a little bit of an energy tonight. You're going up against a team that previously beat you in a round 11. You know that you're good enough to beat them. It's just about finding that ice and maybe not trolling some rounds that you should have and really clutching up towards the end there. Now, we look at the overall performances. Now, for Team Manny, this is a team that was once 6-11. They're now 10-11. They found 4 wins in a row. They're looking for 5 wins. But you look at the team wipe percentages here, 82% for Cimbels, 75% for the side of Manny, and their round 11 wins, 3 of 5, 2 of 4. They've been to round 11 time and time again for both of these squads. So these are 2 teams that are they're battle tested, they're very ready for a round 11, and they've already experienced a round 11 between each other.
Yeah, I mean, these teams feel evenly matched when you look at the stats, right? There's not a whole bunch of differentiating them. Honestly, the biggest thing for me is Team Cimbels just doesn't have as many reps, I would say, right? I think they're one of the teams with probably the least played rounds so far. I mean, sitting at 132 rounds compared to nearly 200 for Team Manny is definitely less reps, you know, can hurt you potentially. Maybe it's also less VOD for your opponent to watch, but They definitely are going to have their work cut out for them, I think, with Team Manny already being warm tonight.
Yeah.
So I think me personally, I'm looking at like who is going to be the guy to take over tonight. I think whoever really, someone's going to win like a 1v2 tonight, and that's going to win their team the game. I feel like that's how this is going to go.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Maybe a little Chef Jay cooking up something once again. I mean, he was right about that Major Maniac Tim piece earlier. Could we be seeing something here tonight? I mean, look, you come into it, I mean, you're looking at something to really kind of, like you said, kind of tell the difference between the two squads. And I mean, Manny, 6.5 kills per match, obviously the lobby leader right now, but I'm not effective, right? Was an absolute key pivotal thing for them to be able to win that first match earlier. The way he was just ripping Phantoms consistently off those headies, having a very Glosen-esque performance in the last game. If he's able to come into this game, do the same thing to the ARs of Team Cimbels, and that's going to be that kind of flank versus I'm not effective battle, I mean, that could just change things right into Manny's favor right there, as it did in their first match of the night.
For sure. It could come down to like who's able to pop those first bloods. I mean, we talked about it a few nights ago when we thought we were going to get to watch COD, but we're going to Hasi. And those top mid battles through those windows, through top open, what AR can maybe get that first blood can be big and pivotal in swinging rounds your way. So I do think with how good I'm Not Effective looked earlier, and then obviously how good we know flanked can be, the AR battle might be the key here.
No, I definitely think it could be the key as well. And I mean, look, you talked about Hacienda. I want to talk about kind of looking at this run from Manny, right? Because 6-4 over Equip, 6-1 over Flames, 6-5 over Cimbels, and now 6-2 over Phantoms. I mean, they have beaten teams from the top to the bottom of the leaderboards, and they've done it in a multitude of ways, right? They've shown that they can ice up in a round 11. They've shown that they can go out there and handle business in a 6-1, 6-2 fashion. I mean, I love the way that this team is playing. You heard Manny say it. They're in form, and it really feels like we're seeing the best of them. Where, as for Team Cimbels, right, this was a team that was on a 4-game win streak, right? You 6-1, I believe. You 6-4 Paul X. You 6-1 Flames. You 6-2 Kamwa. Then all of a sudden, you lose that round 11 to Manny. Then you lose to Gusify last night. Is this a pattern, right? Is this the show of a decline, or do they get things back on track? Because I feel like a win or a loss could very much change the storyline about this team, right, Jake? I mean, you go from 4 wins in a row to 3 losses in a row, or is it just 5 wins out of your last 7 games, right? I mean, those are 2 very big different storylines and 2 very different mindsets for a team.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it last map with the swing round. This is like the swing match for them and potentially their season here, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you got to look, right? That loss to Manny in the round 11 was 2 matches ago for these guys, right? So it's still like kind of fresh on the mind. Like, it's not like it was way earlier in the season where maybe you kind of like forgot about it, you don't care anymore. So you got to think they're coming out here like, yeah, we should have won that. It went round 11. Maybe we made a mistake here, a mistake there. But they're ready, I think, for a bounce back, which is why I think this one should be good.
No, I definitely think it should be good. And, you know, another thing that I love that you bring up there is, you know, this Cimbels and Flank team, I mean, maybe playing a little bit pissed off, right? I mean, you're playing against Manny and I'm Not Effective again, that round 11 loss, but also a matchup you probably shouldn't have lost last night, right? So the Gus bus. I mean, 6-3, never really looked like you had a chance. They looked like they felt really confident going into that map, and they honestly just kind of got handled. So I think coming into tonight, I'd like to see Cimbels and Flames, or Cimbels and Flank, with maybe like a little bit of, you know, some extra juice, a little extra chip on the shoulder to really come into this match and handle business, but also just put these guys away.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, they're back.
Hello.
They're back. Well, look,
We're back and we're ready to mingle, gentlemen.
the second time that we're going to get to talk to Manny and I'm Not Effective here tonight in the pregame interview. Gentlemen, 4 wins in a row for you guys, and you mentioned it the last time. You guys almost sounded giddy excited that you guys got the chance to play Cimbels and Flanked again. What makes you guys so excited to get another matchup?
It is fun to play against. They're just fun to play against, to be honest.
I like playing these guys. You know, Cimbels, that's like my old teammate on the Stallions, you know?
Yep.
Always fun to play them.
I mean,
Actually, my first ever Challengers teammate back in, all the way back in Vanguard.
oh, what a
Shit, of
game.
course.
What a game. What a game. I mean, look.
We got history, man.
You guys got history. I mean, you going to use any of that history here tonight? I mean, you think you're going to be able to kind of read what some of Cimbels is wanting to do on the map here?
I think I know how he plays a bit, so we'll see. We'll see if I catch him lacking.
It is our first time playing Hasi as well, so we gotta.
Oh yeah, that too.
We gotta come out swinging and smart. We can't be like doing some head ass shit.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that one, boys. First Hasi of the year. 6 weeks in.
I mean, Jake, for you, man, any questions for the boys?
Yeah, I actually wanted to touch on that Hasi because I think Hasi is one of those maps that, I mean, in a 2v2, there's definitely room to make plays, right? Like it can be less of a map where you're just running it down. How do you think about that? Are you gonna? I mean, I don't want you to give away too much, but are you gonna be the ones that are proactive on the map making plays, or do you think maybe you might sit back and see if you can catch them lacking?
Probably both.
It's gonna be a switch up, man. You gotta see.
Yeah, probably both. Yeah.
I like it.
Gotta see.
Because we're not gonna do like one separate thing, because it's kind of signing our death sentence at that point.
Absolutely. I mean, look, boys. I know we talked about kind of the history between Manny and but I wanted to talk about Manny and Cimbels, but we wanted to talk about as well. I mean, look, you know, I'm not effective. You got your own little history as well. You know, Luke. You know, Luke flanked pretty well.
Oh yeah.
You know, you excited to get another?
Played him a lot on Hasi in season 2 and 3. Haven't played him I think we only played him one time, or no, twice this year. One like in the preseason on firing range, and the other one on what? I forgot what map it was. But Flake is a great player. He likes to hit different shit. But as long as we're proactive and smart about what we want to do, we'll be fine.
All right, and boys, I mean, score prediction for us here. How we feeling? Second match of the night for you guys, going for 5 straight in a row.
I'm saying 6-4 again. First time playing Hasi this year with Manny, so we gotta keep it nice, and nice time.
Yes, sir.
You go with the same trick, Manny?
I think yeah, 6-4, man. 6-4. That's the lucky 6-4 right there. Gotta stick with it.
That's the lucky 6-4.
Yeah.
Hey, I like it, boys. I like it. Well, look, we'll let y'all get on out of here. We'll see if we get, you know, a double post-game interview for the side of Manny.
Sir.
We're gonna try.
Hold on. Yo, Jake, welcome, man. You know, didn't get to say it
Thank you.
before I got dragged out, welcome, man. Glad you're here, bro.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Happy to have dual casters. It makes things more interesting, bouncing off each other. So I appreciate you being here, man.
Absolutely.
Get 2 amazing voices in my ear.
Hey.
Holy.
Well, look, we're hoping to see some good gameplay from you boys tonight.
One for both ear, dude. Like, what else can we ask for?
Oh, come balls. All right, let it go.
Go team two.
Oh, hello.
Well, Cimbels, flanked, gentlemen, obviously last night, look, you guys were coming in, you sounded confident, y'all were ready to go, and then, you know, didn't get the performance that we wanted to see out of you guys. What do you got to correct to get the big dub over Manny here tonight?
Hey, man, it's a different map.
I mean, it's a different map, but what do you got to correct to fix the problems?
Just play together more, I feel like, and like be on the same page.
And it's a different map.
Well, last time we played these, I mean, look, you know, we had another team say that, you know, the map was going to be the issue, and then they lost 6-1 tonight. So, you know, let's, you know, focus, you know, let's focus maybe, you know, on that stuff. You know, the last time you guys played Manny, you also lost 6-5, round 11. I mean, do you guys feel like you maybe trolled a few rounds there? Do you feel like, you know, you guys should have won that game? Or you feel like, you know, they played a little better on the day and you guys are ready to get some get back?
I think that was also a new map. So,
yeah, we were playing
here today, different map here. I think we'll be good. New map.
So,
good map. This is a good map. Hacienda is a good map.
I have a question, you know, for you, Flanked. So are all 6 losses on the season for you guys due to the map?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I was just checking there. I just wanted to check, just to make sure we were all on the same page. Jake, how do you got for the boys here?
Yeah, I mean, you have it pulled up on the screen right there. The Stakers are backing you guys in this one. And this is off of Team Manny picking up a dub like just 30 minutes ago, right? We just saw them handle business. So do you ever see that and instill some confidence in you? Or is actually it just changed on the screen as I was talking about it? Now they're back in Team Manny. So I take back everything I just said. Anything you want to say to the Stakers now that they just switched up?
Well, I think somebody just lost $600 right there. That's what it looks like.
Okay, I like that. I mean, look, boys, 24 seconds left. What is our score prediction before we come into this game, boys?
I'll give him a 6-4.
No, you're gonna be a little humble. 6-4. Okay.
Yeah, a little 6-4.
6-2.
6-2. Absolutely. All right. Well, look, we'll let you guys get out of here, get into y'all's calls, and look, man, good luck and have fun, boys.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Matt.
See
you later, Jake.
I mean, look, they seem confident. I mean, now, I will be honest, they kind of always seem confident, especially Flanked. That guy always seeming confident. You know, blaming a lot of the problems on the maps this season, Jake. And you know what? I wanna see what Team Cimbels is looking like. Okay. Because
I'm with him, bro. It was probably the maps. It was probably the maps.
It was just the maps, bro. That's the only problem, bro.
No, dude, that's hilarious. The stakers are going back and forth. I mean, that thing changed. The odds changed multiple times while we were just talking to them. So it's interesting to see how it changes. Maybe as we talk, we do the interviews, see what the stakers are thinking based on what they're hearing from the players. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're watching, put it in the chat. Who do you got? Who do you got in this matchup? Because it feels close.
Who do you got, Jake? Who do you got, Jake?
Ooh, I'm thinking... I like what I saw to Manny and I'm Not Effective earlier. I think I'm going to rock with them in another round 11 like they got it done last time.
Another round 11. Okay, I'm going to go with Manny as well. But I think that they're just going to handle business. I think they might come in and just absolutely get these boys out of here, bro. I think you're playing 2 games in one night. You're kind of riding off the back of that momentum from earlier. You could just kind of snowball effect it right into this map. I think that they might come out here and smoke them.
I mean, Raining said it earlier.
I was about to say, Texas Burner, I think he's a big Jake Maverick fan. I think I think that guy
wilding out.
is a big Jake Maverick fan. Yeah, Angelina, hey, yo, that's what I'm saying.
No, I like what he's saying in chat. Let's go.
Pause.
No, but I was going to say, Raining in chat earlier said, I think Manny might pull out a 6-0.
Really?
So he's kind of on the same wavelength as you, as like, Manny's going to handle business.
Dude, I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling. I think also with what we saw from Cimbels last night, I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that, losing to a team that probably everybody thought they should beat for the most part.
And dealership.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this is the only maps he lost, right?
And Hossie.
I don't know, bro. Hossie, playmaking type map.
We lost
the stream's struggling a little bit.
I was about to say, it was Mr. Cimbels.
I'm on packet loss. Great, here we go.
You already hear Cimbels talking about the packet loss. We love it.
If I can really fix that.
Luckily, only 1%. Hopefully, it sorts itself out.
This guy Cimbels has got a bow flex in the background. What is this? This man's, hey, look, bro. He's been hitting the gains, and now he's looking to.
Yeah, these guys run together too.
Hopefully, hit the gains here inside of the map. They've lost 2 straight, looking to get things back on track.
They're running at him.
I love it.
Yo, they're hitting through our open.
They're setting the tone early.
That's big information too. Cimbels sees him flanking through the open side, but just absolutely gets obliterated. Manny.
Yeah, they were both there.
Runs it right at him. Now all down to flanked inside the 1v2.
Why am I lagging my ass off?
I mean, that's a big first blood. Yeah, just pop him right out of the window. He had all that info too. For a second there, I thought that he was going to be ready for him, but he was not. But in the post plant, I mean, bombs down.
And there's a lot of time that has gone by the wayside here. Flank will be able to find the first. Gets out with his life. Now only 13 seconds left. He just needs to play Ring Around the Rosie. Play the time. Play your life. Re-wraps back towards the bomb. And we'll be able to find the kill. 1v2 from Flanked. And that's huge for round 1.
I told you we we're going to see some 1v2s in this one. Nice little post plant out of him. Aware of checking the bomb when he needs to. It's good clock management.
Good job, though.
And there we go. I mean, starting off this game with, a big play already.
I mean, that's huge. I mean, everything seems like it's about to go the way of Manny and I'm Not Effective. And Cimbels, it seems like he's really struggling here.
That's right.
The stream does not want to work.
No, I mean, I can hear him too as well. He's talking about he's lagging, so I don't know if this is something on Cimbels' side or our side, gents.
You want to play Rockheady or?
Could be his internet having a little bit of a struggle moment.
He's got the packet burst and the packet loss right now. But still up 1-0. Flank's been doing the work here so far.
Yeah, I'm done.
Have full B-side coverage. But so far, no information here, Jake.
Yup. They clear it out. They're wrapping deep in their own spawn, but they're doing it together, man. Every play, even a bad play can be a good play if you do it together. That's what they always say, so.
That's what they say. Oh, they get absolutely bamboozled, though, don't they? Bomb does get planted back over towards the B site. You do have the information, at least on I'm Not Effective. Can you double chow him out? He's doing a very good job of just being annoying.
Yeah, Manny's here, I'm waiting.
They're going to pick him up, though. Yeah, they are throwing every tactical they have.
I almost love it.
But to no avail.
Oh, the insta
He gets out.
Manny.
Nice, good job.
Oh, not able to find it. Flank finds the trade.
Oh, thank God he just
4-0 through 2 rounds as Flanked has absolutely locked things
Flanked
in.
is here. Flanked is here. I mean, you talked about him with that AR. He can hit his shots. And it's just good teamwork to retake the bomb site there. Not let Manny do what Flank just did to them in the previous round in 1v2 post plant.
Let's go.
Exactly, and I think the biggest thing for Cimbels as well, look, bro, you just get 2 rounds up, build a little confidence, right? You're on a 2-game skid. Starting out this game with a hot start is the exact thing they need to do to be able to build some confidence, but also maybe kind of stop Manny and I'm not effective in theirs. We know the momentum that they've been melting. Maybe a little bit of a wake-up call now for the side of Manny and I'm not effective.
For sure. And I mean, they were vibing, right? They sounded super vibey. It's hard to be as vibey when you start to lose a couple rounds in a row. So, okay. The stream buffers for a little second there, and we got a 1v1.
MTC's in the red. It's now or never. Bomb is armed.
He's pushed out like connector on you.
I think you might be muted.
Oh, I was just saying,
I
think Cimbels having a little bit of issues with the stream. We might have to go on over to Flank's POV right now.
Yeah.
Just to get this stop. But I mean, look, they're absolutely dominating.
They're up 3-0. And it's come down to a couple 1Vs, right? But it doesn't ever feel like it's been out of hand for him just yet.
No.
It feels pretty clinical, pretty controlled right now. I think out of Flank specifically is he's just doing what needs to be done.
Well, and weirdly enough, too, we just found out that Cimbels was severely behind on his gameplay. So I don't know what kind of delay Cimbels had on it. But we swap over to Manny, and all of a sudden it's 2 quick rounds in a row.
Nothing like at all.
Hello?
Bro,
Cimbels playing on like a 2-minute delay?
I literally just checked every other player's stream. That's why it took me so long to come back. That boy Cimbels is playing with like a 3-minute delay right now, chat. I'm not even joking with you. He is a full 2 rounds behind.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, that's unfortunate for us and our viewing pleasure, but
remind me,
this is a close game out of nowhere.
Remind me never go to Cimbels stream again until he gets this fixed, guys. But it is Manny and I'm not effective. We talked about it. They've done what they needed to do, made some adjustments here, started to turn things around back in their favor, and it's all coming off the back of Manny right now. 6-4 performance.
In the door.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, switching it up too, bringing on an AR here. We talk about those top mid gunfights, but I mean, he peaked. No one was there for him.
Damn. Where you at?
A.
I'm done. These are open hole. Holy shit.
Shots
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting the bomb down pretty fast.
Yeah, he's bottom mid.
Tries to get away with his life.
Bottom
That's
mid,
a-
I'm trying to kill him.
I don't know if I would have hopped off bomb there. I like the plant.
You open a plat.
Yeah, maybe they just felt like they're feeling some pressure out or something, but
Let's go too far. Let's go too far. Come on.
hop off bomb. And they're gonna rotate it through bottom wine.
And I mean, look, you said it earlier.
Correct.
Even a bad play can be a good play if you do it together. And that's
Let's
the
back
main
up
thing
the
we've
respawn.
noticed from Manny and I'm not effective.
Let's go
They are going around the world, but they are doing it together.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good teamwork tonight, and there's the blood.
Yeah. Oh,
Shot plat.
Manny, shots in.
You open up.
Cimbels somehow gets away with his life.
Plat. Fuck.
That's a big kill.
The bomb's dropped
That's
as well.
a huge kill.
He's reloaded next to you. Behind you. In fire.
There's only
Swear
15
to God.
seconds left. I mean, Flank's got, I'm not effective's got to go.
Oh.
Oh!
How do you lose that one?
Oh
He
my God,
heard
that's
him
so
and he
AIDS,
just
bro.
started to tweak.
I knew that was like gonna be so AIDS, bro.
Oh my God, the 1v2s are lit in this one.
No.
Blackberry's the cutoff.
Well, and that's why I said that as
Like,
well
okay, that's
earlier,
what- I
Jake.
was
I
down-
mean,
so
you
down
get
to go
full
B.
control over that A bomb
he
plant.
ran that
He
way.
goes to get the bomb down.
Yeah,
He would have had the easy bomb plant, and you have the full control of the A
Like,
site.
jump down out of the office. Like you just run.
Yeah, I feel like more often than not, you see in these type of games, or like,
Gunner.
if you stop the plan early, you almost always regret it.
Right,
Like,
so
you
that's-
almost always just end up being like, man, we
Yeah,
should have
because
just planted the bomb.
Yeah.
But,
Hindsight always gonna be 20/20 in those.
yeah, exactly.
Nothing fence.
Now down
And
2
now we see
rounds.
Manny get aggressive.
It's a
Yeah,
big
but
first blood.
Be careful. Cimbels probably gonna run.
They
out
got
somewhere.
double subs out, by the way, too.
Yeah, our plat.
I'm
Looking to get aggressive here.
You good?
I think he's in 10. Yeah, 10 and 10. I'm backing up.
And I'd like to see them at least, yeah, back up to your teammate here, play together. Again, you're on the defensive side as well. There's no reason to go hunting at the moment.
Oh my god, bro. He dead ass.
But he's going to go down.
There's no way they give up 2
Cimbels.
1v2s in a row, right?
Cimbels, did we switch off his POV at the worst
no.
time?
Well, no, don't worry. We can go back and see it because he's on a 3-minute delay.
That's true. That's true. They're probably he's still on round 4 right now.
Yeah, I was about to say they haven't even lost. They haven't won that 4th round yet.
This is a huge 1v1. Again, it's
This is
just
the
one of
game.
those swing rounds.
This is
It's
the
one of
game.
those big swing rounds.
Yeah, I mean, this is essentially the
Well, you
game,
might have
right?
picked them all.
You're down 5-2. It doesn't feel like you've done enough to be able to come back, and that might have just been the dagger. Cimbels, back-to-back 1v2s, Jake, and he just makes it look easy.
That's just icy, bro. That's just to do it in back-to-back rounds in some of the bigger rounds of the game too,
Wow.
to just extend that lead.
Wow.
I mean, without those 2 1v2s, Team Manny's in the lead 4-3.
Yeah. It's Cimbels. It's just a masterclass over the past couple of rounds. And it really seemed more kind of scamming from the side of Manny and I'm Not Affected than it really has been Cimbels. Just an incredible masterclass. I mean, he's basically getting the first kill for free, and then he's just playing the timing perfectly on the second. I mean, he's playing it the right way, but you'd love to see Manny and Cimbels just start working these together.
I mean, we asked Manny, like, you team with Cimbels, you think you know what he's going to do? Maybe we should ask Cimbels that, because he seems to have Manny's number right now.
Let's go front.
I'm playing does come through.
Yo, hold front, trust, hold front.
Okay.
I'm mid. Yeah, stand on, just keep.
That's a perfect.
You have info on both players.
I'm Not Effective is able to find the first.
Big kill.
And literally, all you have to do is not chow. Exactly. Wait for him to come to you. The bomb plan is in. 5-3 the score line. They're still in it.
One at a time here, bro. Let's go.
But they still need 3 rounds in a row.
Dude, I might try to run through mid.
There we go. I think Manny's sipping on a different drink than he was when we saw them playing their last match. So this guy is racked.
He's got the caffeine rolling.
Yep, he's just got to lean forward a little bit. There you go. And lock in. But, I mean, all the players in this game are kind of doing their thing. No one's getting slammed. I mean, Cimbels has the 1v2s, but, I mean, just kill-wise, elimination-wise, no one's really, like, taking over.
Make sure you try to get info.
And I think the biggest thing as well, you put it perfectly. I mean, if Cimbels doesn't come through with 2 1v2s in a row,
this game's over.
Exactly. Instead,
Pretty much.
Cimbels and Flanked find themselves with match point. I'm Not Effective is able to find 1, but Cimbels the trade. And what would be a technical 1v2 again, but not this time. Manny finds it 2 rounds in a row. And hold on, wait a minute, Jake. We're just creeping back into the game.
We saw this earlier for the comeback to push us 11. I need another one, man.
I need
Please.
it. I need it. We need the round 11s. Come on.
Let's go. This is a huge offense here. The question is, are they going to go for a quick bomb plant, or are they going to try and catch the defense, challenge them early? Because last time they were on offense, they probably wish they planted, so.
And they've been given a site each time, right? It seems like Cimbels and Flanked have kind of been doubling up. And right now, you just take
he's right through mid-map.
Mid. I mean, he just walks up through the middle of the map for free.
Corner down here.
Yep, you're right through mid-map. Still not really any info on where they're at, though. They could be A, they could be B, they could be a near spawn.
I think towards B. I'm legit just in our base, bro.
But they're just chilling. I mean, they're just kind of waiting, seeing if they can catch someone slipping.
Manny's going to try to get a little bit aggressive.
In the corner vault.
Pushing up in towards the back vault.
I think they're back
again. No information coming through, and now the time
maybe get to B somehow.
is gonna start become a factor here, Jake. Just under 40 seconds left to get this bomb planted.
Up, and the lower the time gets, the harder it is to plant, man. I mean, if they do stick together, which they have been doing, maybe you get a little lucky and they're at the other site. But it looks like bomb's gonna start going down.
And Manny is gonna re-aggress, is gonna be able to find the first, but Cimbels able to trade. Manny versus Cimbels, captain versus captain, and the history between these two.
Out to mind game. Is he on bomb or is he not?
25 seconds
Oh,
here.
Give us stun too.
now it's all timing. So does he look the right way at the right time?
Oh. And right now, it's all about the timing. 15 seconds left on the clock. Spot Cimbels on the bomb. And that might be enough. That might be just enough. Cimbels gonna try to regress on forward. Can he get back to the bomb in time? I don't think so.
Don't think so.
And it's gonna go to around 11. Oh,
Let's go, man.
Snap.
That's crazy. Because like
5-2 comeback.
I fucking pitched the go.
They were down 3-0. They were down
It's like so weird, bro,
5-2.
it was
And now,
see the
one
problem with being
round
on fire is you get the peek
to
of the door. And
decide
I don't know
it.
where they're at, so if they could hear the door.
It'll be Manny and I'm not effective on the defensive side as well.
I'm not even trolling, bro.
This is
I'm gonna go
everything
A
I
if
want
they're
to
not
do
there,
more.
they're
Hey, Rain said it. You were
Victory
getting
back.
2 6-5s tonight. It happened.
Yeah, that is true. He
This
did
guy
say that.
Rain. This guy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might have to
No
start asking.
law.
Rain's got the sauce, but Manny's got the
for real.
aggression.
At least one.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I'm getting in.
Takes full A-side
No,
control.
No.
I'm not effective.
We'll split defense here.
I'm not effective. Has been calling the pressure over towards the B
Shut
side.
up.
He's able to get the
Cimbels
first
probably
blood
gonna
as
be
well.
running at you.
Cimbels.
Trying to get their open.
1v2 and oh, not like this. You know what I mean?
Peek their open door.
It would be. It would match the storyline of this game if
Oh,
Cimbels
my
popped another
God.
1v2 here.
Yeah.
I think he might
But
be-
he's still got to get bombed down. He's going to have a lot of work to do. And he's going to get the first.
Jake. Jake.
He's going to get the first.
Jake.
Be our
And I'm not effective. Just beelines it. He says, "All right, I'm sitting back in my
What is
spot."
that timing stream?
Oh my God.
my
Cimbels for a potential third 1v2 to will his team to a round 11 victory. This would be insane.
The bomb is gonna get planted.
Bomb
as well.
down.
Could be close left or wrapping office, maybe.
And we talked about it. I'm not effective. Potentially needing to have a masterclass at some moment tonight. And this is it.
This is it indeed. This is the last fight of the night right here.
For the game. Cimbels, is it his third 1v2 of the map? Or is I'm not effective, able to clutch? No! Cimbels!
Oh my
Three
God, I'm so
separate
sorry, bro.
1v2s!
I just had the
Ices
worst
up
timing, bro.
in
Oh
the
my
most
God.
clutch moment.
Bro, I was holding the open
And it's
shout, then I
another
backed up 'cause I thought he would
comeback
get out,
denied.
Through fire or some shit, and then
Wow.
he just held open, bro. Oh,
He
For
just
the
had the right
second
gun for
time.
the job, a headshot in there as well. I think that's 12 out of Cimbels.
good try,
That
bro.
map to secure the victory.
Oh my, 12 and 7.
And then I just instant died.
Oh,
He was lagging.
bro.
He had delays.
That's so
But he
I
still
know.
got it done.
Gave that to him.
1v2
Oh my God.
masterclass
That's so weird,
after
bro.
1v2 masterclass.
Wow, we fucking that shit. They actually-
And that is going to
Wow.
be one fun post-game interview. As Cimbels
told
and
you.
Flanked should be arriving soon. But Jake,
I told you the 1v2s, man. I told you. I tried to, you know what I mean?
it was the
I'll
story
let
of
you
the
know.
match. It was the story of the match. I mean, if Cimbels doesn't have 3 separate 1v2s, that map probably goes by the wayside. But the Iceman himself coming in for the post-game interview. Cimbels, how we feeling? Walk us through that one, man, because there was some ice needed out of you there.
Hey, I mean, we just won like a lot of 1v2s, I feel like.
We
And of
actually
course,
won
we
five.
just needed a round 11 1v2. That's all we needed, I guess.
You
And
just matched the story.
honestly, Blank gave me a good comm on the second guy, so I was able to single him out. And I don't know. I'll just win my ones, I guess.
Ice, just icy, just winning the ones. I mean,
Yeah.
Flanked. I mean, when your teammates just going out there icing up like that, it give you a little extra confidence going in.
Hey man, I told him next time we're just gonna jump off the map at the start and save some time.
Yeah,
One of us.
I mean, look, if it's just gonna be a 1v2 every single time, I mean, you might as well. I mean, look, Flank, you
Yeah.
did talk to me a little bit. You said some of the struggles may have been the map. Now, coming into Hacienda, does this feel like one of the maps that, you know, may be one that you could add to y'all's map pool for this season?
Hey, I mean, the only I'm pretty sure other than one match, we've only lost dealership, fringe, and grind. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, those are good stats. Look,
So like, I think it is. I think it's just that, I think it's just a map thing.
I love it. I mean, Jake, any questions for the boys here?
I mean, listen, you said it. Those might be the maps right there. What do you think is the key to kind of getting on track with those? Do you even bother? Do you just worry about the current maps you're good at, or are you gonna get in the lab?
I feel like
and
we
maybe
just
try
need to
sort those
play
out?
together more. I feel like we just need to play together more on those maps. And,
Yeah, and talk to Grant, get those out of there.
I mean, look, for you guys though, I mean, this
maybe
kinda-
play a little bit more cruddy as well.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I mean, this kind of stopped, you know, a little skid for you guys, right? And, you know, we talk a lot, you know, Jake kind of made the comment, you know, we talk a lot about, you know, swing rounds and swing thing, but this was kind of the swing map, it seemed like, for you guys. I mean, this would have been 3 straight losses. It would have been, you know, a complete turnaround from the losing streak. Instead, it's 5 out of the last 7. You get off this losing streak, you get right back on track. And I mean, for you guys, what's kind of next for the team to be able to elevate y'all a little bit? Is it working on those maps? Is it just, you know, getting into some 2v2 chows together? Or, you know, are you just guys going to keep doing the same old thing?
Go ahead.
I feel like we just gotta get back in the flow of things. I feel like that break kind of cooked us a little bit, or at least me a bit, because I play Warzone. All these guys play SND still when we had that break. I was playing Warzone for 2 weeks straight, melting my brain. So I just gotta get back to getting used to 2v2 SND again.
Absolutely. I mean,
Which it shouldn't take me long at all.
Well, look, you know, we've played 2 matches this week. You're 1 for 2. So, look, you know, the week is still, you know, a couple more days left. So, we'll probably see some more chances for you guys to lock things in. But, I mean, Jake, anything else for Cimbels and Flank before we let them on out of here?
Oh, it's just good work, man. It's just good work. The teamwork was there, but I mean, how can you deny the 1v2 ice? It's like, what can you do when Cimbels is popping them like that?
We won 5 1v2s that map and 1 1v1.
Yeah, it's just...
That's just insane.
The ice, look, they're icy.
I mean, that's the only rounds they lost. We're 1v2.
You can't teach it, honestly.
You can't teach that. That's just, you know, it's those unteachables, bro. Well, look, boys, we appreciate y'all for coming in. Congrats on getting that big dub. Congrats on having some ice tonight. And we can't wait to see you guys in your next one, man.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.
You too, boys.
Hey, boys.
I mean, look, they said it. I mean, they're coming into these matches. And, you know, Jake, something we noticed tonight, 2 separate comebacks from the 5-2 scoreline shut down right in the round 11. So we had 2 kind of just belt to asses, and then we had 2 round 11s. It was a great mix-up of Call of Duty on the night, man. But look, I mean, story of the night, Cimbels locking it back in. Manny's continuing to look good. I mean, look, this team won 4 straight maps in a row and then lost to round 11 to a team that the last time they played them, it went round 11. I mean, look, that is just, you know, a team that, Manny, you're still going to have to look out for them. I think that's still a team that's on a high note right now. And I think both, you know, Cimbels and Manny, both teams that honestly are showing us a lot moving on forward that they are going to be contenders.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're Team Manny, I'm sure they're saying to themselves, like, we just got to group up a little more maybe in a couple of these 1v2 situations. You know, they feel like they probably threw that one away because when you lose 1v2s like that, it's kind of how it goes. But I mean, on the side of Team Cimbels, I think it might have been Gus last night when we talked to them, said they're like kind of like the super team. Like they just have like this raw talent on paper. And we saw that here, right? Like that's just one of those things where like they didn't even really need the teamwork when you just talent takes over sometimes and you're going to have these games. But it's definitely not something you can rely on. So we have to see if they can kind of get the teamwork back in there so they don't have to win off a 1v2 round 11.
Yeah, you know, it's not necessarily the most viable way to continuously, you know, win rounds and win games. But hey, it's good to know that you can do it. But look, chat, here from the 1v1v SND League, it has been a wonderful night of Call of Duty action. 4 straight games, almost 2 hours in the booth. So we hope you guys enjoyed every single second of it. Jake and I will be right back here tomorrow night, locking it in for you guys. We'll be back here Saturday night. And then Sunday, you get to see Mr. Jake Maverick all on his own, all right? We're going to let him soar a little bit. He's going to be locking things down for you guys on Sunday. So chat, look, we got a busy week of COD, and then Monday, 1v1v 2.0, baby. Look, you know, it's going to be one of the greatest things that we've added. And I mean, chat, I know that Grant got cut off before he was able to say it yesterday, but look, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a hint as to what 1v1v 2.0 can be. And look, it's really that